and today we're going to be sculpting. We're going to be doing art. In fact, we're going to be sculpting Sylus from Love and Deepspace. That is what we're doing today, actually. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited. Hey, Royal, how you doing as well? Hope you guys are having a good day, at least so far. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. But yeah, that's kind of the plan for today, though. That is kind of the plan for today. We're just going to be sculpting. We're going to be doing art. Been a while since I think a lot of people don't know that I can sculpt. That is true. I can do it. Not good, mind you. I'm not that good, but I have been doing it for a little bit, and I quite like it, actually. I just never really got into like doing it on stream, cause I don't know. It's just never really something that like crossed my mind, cause usually I have a bunch of ideas, but I decided, you know what? Actually, Nyla was the one that was giving me this idea. She was like, "Oh, dude, you know how to do this. Why don't you like make a little portfolio and just like open commissions or something?" And I was like, I mean, I like doing it. I could probably stream it as well. I don't know if people wanted to see it, but I love doing it. Like, I love sculpting, like 3D sculpting. Genuinely, it's something that I can spend like hours a day like doing it. Like. Hey Kagome, hello Valley, been a while, hope your stream is going well, life is good, hell yeah, I've been doing so many things, but yeah, life is good, I mean, doing what you love, you know. Hey Orlando, hey Test, how you doing as well, it's a great stream. Yeah, I would love to see you, Kindred. Too many ideas, not enough streams. Dude, I have so many, I was talking about this with Nyla as well. I got so many ideas. If I was rich, like rich, I had like infinite money and I could just like tell people what to do. Basically what I would do is just I would like constantly like just have like a bunch of artists and they would just like work to do my bidding, and that's kind of like what I would do actually. But yeah, hey, see you Kagome, gonna be passing the live and saying hi, gonna go to the gym. I mean, if you want to listen to me while you're at the gym, you know, sure, it's gonna be like some good motivation. I'll keep yelling at you so you pump up, you know what I mean? Hey Corel, how you doing as well? Hey Dougie, how you doing as well? But yeah, hope you're having a good one. Can you pay for his minions? Dude, I'm telling you, if I was rich, like rich, I would have like so many things, because I have ideas for like novels, like mini games, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like sculpts that I want to do, like things that I want to do. Genuinely, I would be like going crazy at it. But yeah, hey Strawberry, how you doing as well? But yeah, that's what we're doing today. What have you guys been doing as well? Sorry that I didn't stream. Actually, you know, I did say that I wasn't going to stream last weekend because I had like family. I was spending like some holidays, and since I didn't have any big events or stuff like that, I decided, you know what I mean? I felt kind of bad because I'm always saying no to my family, saying like, oh, I got this, I got work, I can't make it to any of these like family celebrations. So I was just like, I gotta do it. I gotta actually like take a weekend and be like spend time with family. You know what I mean? You only got one after all. You don't want to be like too much focused on work and then like not give attention to your family. You know what I mean? But yeah, though. Hey, Spencer. Hey, Bomb. How you guys doing as well? I see you guys on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to send a like as well. I know it's annoying to keep asking, but it genuinely helps. So yeah, if you're watching this on TikTok, you can follow me on YouTube as well, or Twitch, whichever one you prefer as well. Hey, Mazikin. How you doing as well? Hey, Bomb. How you doing as well? Always a pleasure as well, my friend. Thank you so much for coming over. Always a pleasure. But yeah, I wonder if people will find this interesting. By the way, this is what we're starting with. This artwork here is by Kamochi Noru. This is the artwork that we're going to be using as reference. She's just somebody that I found, and we're going to be using the template, the anime template that ZBrush offers. Let me just squish off these details because we're not going to need those, and we can prepare the head so we can have. Let me just swap. Focused on making the head shapes fit the mold, right? We want it to be quite around fitting the mold, basically. Hey, I did make another one. Actually, let me show you. I'm gonna save this one as demo anime head. I can save that as demo anime head. That's fine by me. Because I want to show you the one that I was doing before the stream, because this is what I've done like 3 or so hours before the stream. Just because I wanted to have fun. I just genuinely was like having fun doing it. I mean, I did it for the thumbnail anyway, so I just like did this. This is kind of where I'm aiming to like do it. You know what I mean? Because this was the one that I did before the stream. You know what I mean? I basically started just like shaping the head, like shaping the forms, making sure that it's like looks good. You know what I mean? Like that it fits the form, that kind of stuff as well. We're probably gonna be cutting these ears because I don't really need them. I'm not gonna use these. I'm gonna sculpt them from scratch. So let me just chop these out, and then the form, mirror, geometry, and mirror mode. There you go. Yeah, we don't need these. I'm gonna be cutting them out. There you go. All good. Yeah, it's cute, just like you can. Character looks like Dante. I wanted to do these boys because I don't like the Nendoroids, because I think they are too like expressionless. But also, I think the ones that the MMDs that they do, they're too like simple. That's why I found this like perfect reference. You know what I mean? Your voice always gets me going for the day. Oh, that's very sweet. Hey, so yeah, Mayhem, how you doing as well? Stuff to show off you are. Well, we're doing it now. You can tell me. If people like it, I hope that people watch it on YouTube and Twitch as well. I hope that people stick around. You know what I mean? If not, that's okay too. Some things just, you know, are just kind of how that be. I really do hope that people stick around though. Let's leave it around like 5 subdivisions level. And then we can project the texture. Let me open up texture, import. We're gonna open up the texture, and we're gonna add this on the spotlight. There you go. Now we can come over here, scale it up to fit good. Here, good. Is this properly? No, it's not. Let me set it, center it. I want to make sure that it's all properly set. It's a bit hard to see where they are. It's kind of a struggle. Let me lower the opacity. Let me lower the opacity. There you go. It needs to be bigger. Something like this, right? Something like that. Perfect. Now we lock it in place, standard, turn on the color, and remove the geometry. So let me turn off the lazy mouse. There you go. And with this, we should have the face projected onto this. Now we can finish up the form a little bit. Now we have like a close approximation of where the eyes are gonna be. You can tell that the face is a little bit shaped weird. This is why we do this. Also, why is it so slow? Is it a lazy mouse? No? This is a little bit chugging. It's chugging up a little bit. Yeah, basically, this is where we fix the form, basically. You know, just making sure that that all looks nice from the side and the reference and the front. There you go, something like that. Yeah. Hey Venom, how you doing as well? Hello, Hisho. Hoshi, how you doing as well? Sweet Fireball, how you doing as well? Welcome. Lurking because I'm at work, but good evening. Glad to have you here as well, my friend. Glad to have you here. Enjoy your lurkies. There you go. Wanna watch and draw it out commission? Because background noise? I mean, a lot of people do. A lot of people just leave me as like background noise as well, which I do enjoy. I mean, I do that with other streamers as well. I do that too. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? I enjoy it. This is kind of chugging a little bit. Why is my PC kind of chugging? That's kind of... It wasn't chugging before. It wasn't chugging before. I can just like clean up here so I can have like... Yeah, usually when you project, you always have like a lot of the hair and the details, especially when it's not a reference made to be turned into a 3D, which is kind of funny. Hey, you, how you doing as well? Hello, Mochi Celine, how are you doing as well? Good to have you here. Always a pleasure. You know? But yeah. I think this nose, what is this nose on the 3D? Sort of like here. Something like that, maybe? And how are we looking on the side? I feel like these eyes could be a bit more behind, right? Something like that. It's a little bit hard because these like Nendoroids, I don't have an Nendoroid in real life, so I've struggled to find like the shapes. What are the shapes supposed to be? But overall, I think it looks alright. They kind of have like this baby face. You know what I mean? Hey Leonie, how you doing as well? Yeah, and then you can just start like extruding the parts of the face. Is this? No. I kind of messed it up a little bit, didn't I? Yeah, I kind of messed it up a little bit. That's fine, we can fix that. Yeah, there we go. Now it looks proper. You see? It has like the anime eye shape and then like the side of the head profile. That's kind of where we want it to be. That's kind of where we want it to be. Then we can just like start shaping up the silhouettes. Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. See what I mean? By the way, this is just like a matte cap. This is just so we can see the shapes a little bit better. This is more along the line of like what plastic would look like if you ever were to like 3D print. But I like having matte cap ray. Well, maybe even this one. This one is actually not too bad as well. Yeah. Hey, Leon, how you doing as well? Hello, Bunny. I used to watch you all the time. Well, if you follow me on YouTube, you'll never miss a stream. A lot of people do. It's always a fun time. You know what I mean? I mean, we had a collab with Tyga recently and Ricky. We have like a bunch more planned as well. There's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. I'm always like, I always keep telling people, but I have a lot of creative energy all the time. So I'm always just like thinking about stuff. You know what I mean? Always thinking about stuff. Always doing stuff. Or very creatively motivated. Creatively motivated. You know what I mean? Doing this with the mouse is a little bit of a struggle, I'm noticing. Sculpting this with the mouse is definitely something that I struggle with. Well, what can you do, right? Come on. And then we make a different poly group. This is good to have, so it like shapes the okay. It's been a long time. Extend the chin a little bit. The chin. You mean here? You mean like this? Could probably see, but not like that though. No, it just looks like he has a... Nope, not like that. Come on. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, I see what you mean. Something like that, right? Though the chin, like the face proportions are a little bit, because this is Chibi's very stylized. This Chibi is very stylized. So the face proportions are probably... Doesn't have to be too perfect. Something like... Yeah, enable lazy mouse. It is enabled. Let me make it higher a little bit. Yeah, I don't have something like that. Something like that. How's that looking? Ah, that looks all right. I'll probably make the cheeks a little bit chubby. Maybe the cheeks making them a little bit chubbier. Problem is that making the cheeks chubbier raises the eye. Something that I don't like about the Nendoroid faces is that because they raise the cheeks up a little bit from like the 2/3 angle, they looks like they're like on a slanted instead of like looking straight. It's something to worry about, something to think about. Maybe like that. No, it's too much. Something like this, right? Hey, Tanotsky, how you doing as well? I didn't realize my notification was off. That's why I didn't get your notifications. Well, now you know you can fix that. Yeah? What do you guys think? So to God, I'm gonna curse Twitch. I mean, in case if you always keep getting it wrong as well, you can always just like move to YouTube as well. You know, if you get the notification. Some people just don't like it. There's a curve. What you doing? We're sculpting 3D Chibi Sylus. We're sculpting it. I wish that I could. I know there's a way that I can put like a little reference image to stay on top of my screen all the time. I just don't know how to do it on ZBrush. So, you know. Let me do something real quick. Let me paint the rest of the face so I can. I'm gonna paint the rest of the face so I can have these. I'm gonna also keep a little bit just like here as a reference, as I'm gonna start like shaping things up. Oh, cut a little bit of the eyebrow. Before I do that though, there you go. Just like give it a brush of paint. There you go, something like that. And then we can come over here, lower the intensity, and then just apply it broadly. Oh, I like that. There you go. Because these kinds of things, they're supposed to have like the back of the face supposed to be like darker. And that's kind of how you do it. There you go, something like that. Then you can just paint this over here. Take this, lower the opacity, and just like this. And then we fix up the cheeks. Same thing over here. There you go. And there you go. And now you have kind of a pretty okay face, doesn't it? Don't know about the cheeks though. Let me lock it up and see. You think the cheeks are too chubby? Yeah, the cheeks are not that chubby. Something like that. Huh? Something like that. What are we looking? Maybe here. I think that might be fine. Hey, Nico. Bald Silas. Yeah, he is very bald right now. He's gonna stay bald for a little while. It takes a long time until you get to the hair. Hey, Gamma. How you doing as well? But yeah, side view is a little bit off when doing Chibi. Yeah, they always look kind of alien. Although I think actually it doesn't look too bad on this reference. I actually quite liked it. That's why I chose it. Okay, also shout out to Kamochi Noru for letting, no, not letting me, but for making this reference. I just took it from the internet. I'm sure she's gonna be fine. It's just a little like chibi fan art. You know what I mean? Not like I'm selling these or like doing anything. Although I will let you guys download it if you guys want to. The 3D one. Hey, YouTube would be impatient. Maybe it's Sindri. Hey, Guts, how you doing as well? You see the new K-pop Demon Hunter movie on Netflix? I heard about it. I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. But yes, I have seen it. Looks very interesting as well. Doesn't it? And I love the art style as well. I see people doing fan art like crazy. And yes, I am gonna be watching it as well. Start doing the eyes. And start brushing the eyes so I can extrude the eyebrows. I like extruding the eyebrows because, in my opinion, they look nice on the 3D. Some people just paint the eyebrows in like this. And that's fine. A lot of people do it. But I like having the eyebrows be 3D. The third dimension. The third dimension. I know. There you go. Oh, not like this. Like that. Something like that. Although, it kind of is a bit too much on this side, isn't it? I'll fix that later. Let me just paint it in. Turn off lazy mouse. It's just so I can have an outline. Yeah, painting on a mouse, you gotta... It's not that you can't sculpt on a mouse, but it is a little bit harder in the sense that you gotta actually find some workarounds for like some basic tools. I saw you were Brazilian. I am Brazilian. Eu sou brasileiro, nascido e criado, meu querido. Mas o meu conteúdo é internacional. 90% da minha audiência é gringa, então. Mas eu sou sim, brasileiro, nascido e criado, paizão. Okay. Thought you were not gonna lie, someone who used the voice to be famous. I mean, I am a voice actor. I mean, I don't know what you consider famous. I mean, I have like 2 accounts with over 100k. My YouTube has like 60k on the ASMR. We actually just hit 12k on this new YouTube channel that I'm like slowly building up as well. I have a lot of like videos on Instagram that have like over a million views. But I like doing, the thing about like my kind of voice acting is that first of all, I like doing independent work. So, you know, all of my IPs are my own. So, you know. And the second thing is that, like I was saying before, I do a lot of different things. So usually I have to focus my energy on certain things, you know, like writing, sculpting, doing streams, doing videos, doing collabs. You know, you can only do so much. And again, much respect to the people that do pursue that career. But I like doing other things as well. And having this independent work grants me the freedom to be able to do as such, you know? There you go. I'm gonna leave it like this. See? It shapes up pretty quickly, doesn't it? It shapes up pretty quickly, doesn't it? Though I think do I want to make the eyes a little bit forward? Something like that, maybe. Do I want to leave it like this? No, I don't, because you see how, like, if I raise the eyebrows, it's gonna look like alien. It's gonna look like it has a bulging forehead. That's not what I want. I like it this way. I suppose we're gonna keep it. Alright, let me do the rest of the eyelashes. He has a bit of a cat's eye eyelash. So let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. Watch Thriller Tries because it's so good. YouTube keeps trying to spoil me. Don't give me any spoilers as well. Don't give me any spoilers. I will be mad at you if you give me spoilers for the Demon K-pop Hunters thingy. I will watch it. Maybe I'll do like a movie review, like I done with the. It's always something like that because like I like doing reviews, not reviews, shoutouts, I guess, for stuff that is not like too popular to get popular, like the Tears on a Wilted Flower manhwa, right? I was like, God damn it, doing this on a mouse is pain. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's so much pain to do these kinds of lines on a mouse. I like this way. I'm purposely raising this out here, by the way. And there you go, something like that. Now we solo it. Actually, let me climb. Something like this. All right. Now we solo it. Okay, this didn't work as well as I was hoping. It's fine. Turn off lazy mouse. There you go. Just extract here again. Extract. There you go. Hey John, how you doing? What software are you using? I am using ZBrush. I did try Blender, and I said that I was gonna use Blender. As it turns out, I do think that Blender is amazing, and a lot of people do sculpt professional better than I do on Blender. However, it didn't work for me. I tried. I really gave my honest shot. There's a lot of stuff that ZBrush is just so much better, so I'm gonna stuck with ZBrush because first of all, that's what I know, and secondly, it's a lot better in a lot of different aspects. So yeah, don't judge me. But yes, this is a ZBrush. Let me pinch this down a little bit here. Pinch this down. Very good. Very good. Now, let's shape up the lashes. I think they are actually pretty fine. Let me look at this. Looks fine from the sides. Looks fine from the sides. And I could probably raise it. Do I want to raise it? No, not this one. I want to raise these boys like this. Could probably just like the slight tip. Let me just merge them together. Merge down, yes. And then we Dynamash to make sure that they're all sticking together. Oh, autosave. About 300 or so resolution. There we go. And we smooth it up. Perfect. And then we retopologize. Hey, Adabine, what are you doing? We're making Chibi Sylus, Adabine. Hey, Jania, Jane, how you doing as well? Alex, glad to have you guys here. It's not often that we do odd, is it? Usually you see me playing video games. It's not often. I think a lot of people didn't know that I like sculpting. I really do. I really find it quite enjoyable. Although, a little bit of a different vibe, isn't it? A bit of a different vibe. Can you say happy birthday to me? Happy birthday, Dante. But yeah. By the way, if you watched this on TikTok or YouTube as well, feel free to leave some likes. It helps show up more on the front page, and it genuinely helps us out. So, yeah, if you do, I really appreciate it. Or if you wanna, like, if you're watching this on TikTok, if you wanna follow me on YouTube as well, really appreciate it if you do too. There you go. Let me put this back on the eye. Also want to lower this into the model here. That's what I like to see. And then we can probably just like, do I want to raise it just like the tip of it here? Actually, no, probably not, right? Probably not. Pinch it up a little bit here. Oh, that's a little bit too much. Okay. There you go. Something like that. Something like that. I'm losing my eyelashes. Kendra, guess what? What are you saying? What do you want me to guess? What are you doing? Let's do the eyebrows now, shall we? Let's do the eyebrows. Your voice is beautiful. Why don't you become a voice actor? I'm gonna give you 2 guesses as to why the VA in my name spells. I'm gonna give you 2 guesses as to what the VA in my name stands for. I am a voice actor, yes. I'm an amateur voice actor. I'd say independent. I'm not amateur anymore. I say amateur very... I should probably say independent voice actor. I do take commissions on VJ, and I have been on quite a few projects. Calling me amateur is not doing it justice anymore. There you go. By the way, I'm Latino. I'm very sassy, if you couldn't tell. I'm very sassy, if you couldn't tell. There you go. Now we invert. We make this line a little bit straighter. Something like that. Something like that. Brazilian, my English is bad. I'm going to speak in Portuguese. You can speak whatever you want. I'm mostly speaking in English because most of my audience is American. Wait, you speak in English, Portuguese, or... I can understand you just fine. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, actually. Oh, that's not also what I wanted to do. This is what I wanted to do. There you go. Now we extract. Is it okay, extract, accept. There you go. That's what I wanted. Now we clean this up. Unsolo, geometry, Z remesher, about like 0.3. Something like that. And ta-da! Now we have some eyelashes. Again, we can pinch them up. Somewhere along these lines. There you go. Hey, I goon into you. That's crazy. That is a crazy name. Hey, goon into you. Come on, goon into you. You save that for Patreon. Come on, dude. Come on. Save that for Patreon. Come on. That's a crazy name. What the fuck? How you doing, my friend? Glad to have you here. Calm down on the gooning. Gooning with the boys is fun. Come on, but come on. It's a little bit too early for that, don't you think? A little bit too early for that, don't you think? Goddamn, I mean, okay, good. Wow. Hey, Suke, going so soon, my friend. Going so soon. VA means voice actor? Yes. It's what usually people use for identifying themselves as a voice actor. Yes. Como essa dicção em inglês é tão boa? Prática, meu querido. Anos e anos e anos de prática. There you go. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take the standard brush, turn all the way max to the color, and I'm gonna paint these lashes so they actually stick to the color. Because, oh, that's not, you know, I'm gonna do this the easy way. Just fill objects. Usually when I'm lazy, I just brush over because I think it's faster. There you go, look. He has eyelashes now. And eyes. Look, doesn't it look cute? Doesn't he look cute? I think it looks cute, doesn't it? Hey, can't stop, come on. That's a crazy name. But yeah. I think it looks alright, doesn't it? I think it looks alright. It kind of looks okay from the sides. I mean, chibis always look kind of weird from the sides. You know? I think the angles are not too bad. I think I'm kind of... I have been studying, like, doing chibi faces for a little while. But I think it actually turned out pretty alright. Let's do the cleanup of the eyes. So... That's not what I want to do. Let's do the cleanup of the eyes, shall we? So we can actually just... There you go, begin painting over. There you go. You can actually save a lot of these projections if you want just like a sculpt. Something along these lines. It's a little bit annoying to do so, but you can't do it. Although I'm probably gonna need to use lazy mouse. There you go. Something like that. And then you just... somewhere along these lines. And just like brush them over. And then I'm gonna repaint the shading because there is some shading. I just want to clean up the lines first. I want to clean up these lines to reshape the eye again. I will tag the original artist of this reference when I'm done with this, if I ever post it. So they can see it. Usually a lot of like 2D artists love when you make like 3D artwork of them. And this is not like, again, this is just fan art, so again, I'm not gonna be sold or anything. Yeah, if I was gonna be like sold in 3D models, I would need commercial rights. So little something if you want to like think of getting into 3D, and you want to like have something that you're gonna sell it after, you need the commercial rights. You know what I mean? There you go. Then we just paint. This is a really lazy way of doing it. But again, this is just fan art. So just sorting this out on poly paint and just like painting over is pretty doable. See what I mean? Because this is this size. So you see how it's like, it would be better if you just like either project like a proper like sticker or just simply just like, you know what I mean? You play Roblox? If you're gonna know a game called Forsaken. I have played Roblox before, but I rarely ever played it. It's just like a lot of kids. It's just got a bunch of fucking kids. And if you know me, I'm not a big fan. I find kids so fucking annoying. I find kids very annoying, so yeah, about that. How does this go again? Oh, I gotta sort this out, don't I? I gotta sort this out, don't I? Like that, maybe? So yeah, that's why I avoid these kinds of games, because... yeah. That's why you won't see me. Unless there's like a specific game, which I do, because I've also made a fair share of cosmetics for Roblox, so sometimes I'll just like do it for the sake of it so I can see mine in the practic. And then I'll just like also paint. You know what I mean? There you go. Doing this on a mouse is so much worse than doing it on a... You know what I mean? Hey, Pawn Moon Kumi. How you doing as well? Yeah. Don't like kids either, but I'm slowly changing my mind. I'll take care of my kids. I do want to have kids one day. I don't want to take care of other people's kids. See what I mean? I like kids in the sense that, like, one day, sure, I want to have them, like, as a parent. I don't want to take care of other people's kids, though. I'm good on that one. I'm good on that one. How about this? And then we just probably need to lower the intensity here. Like really blend this over well. Something like that. And then we... something like this. And then we go over here. Let me go really nitpicky here. Okay. That's better. And now we're gonna do big airbrushes again, because I want to do the blush. Big airbrush, big airbrush. And then we just really like blend over here. Over here as well, underneath the eyes. Underneath the eyes over here. It really, also if you want to learn how to texture paint these kinds of things, a really good resource is how to paint figurines, like real life figurines. They actually help out so much in this process, you have no idea. So let me fix this as well. This highlight doesn't really work for the nose. So let me paint this over and just something along these lines. That's better now. And there you go. We have a pretty good face, don't we? Ah, that looks all right, doesn't it? That looks all right, doesn't it? I think it looks... Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I am Brazilian, born and raised in Brazil. Yes. Born and raised in Brazil. Been playing since 2015. Mostly my cousins and got siblings as well. I mean, I do like... When I do and sometimes play Roblox, I usually play with the community. So I will play with only you guys, right? Let me show you guys the reference. Let me pull it up. I just gotta close because personal files. Let me open up the file, the reference. Where is this reference again? Chibi Sylus. There you go. Here's the reference. This is the one that I'm making. This is the reference. I think it looks pretty alright, doesn't it? It's pretty close to the original, doesn't it? What do you guys think? I think it looks quite alright. I think this Chibi Sylus is gonna look quite alright. What do you guys think? Also, yes, he's very bold right now. You're amazing. Your work is amazing. UGF does amazing work as well. Thank you. Are you Brazilian? Yes, I am Brazilian. Hey, Ruru Kitty. How you doing as well? It's very cute. Thank you. Maybe I'll let you guys download it after. If I do eventually finish this model, I'll let you guys download it after. All right. Yeah, I think it looks quite alright. I think it looks quite cute. I think it would look very cute if you 3D print this, don't you? I think it looks quite alright. I think it looks quite alright. And just shape. No, close this off. There you go. Solo. Alright. Actually, let me unsolo this. Because I want to make it fit these reference more. Something along these lines. And then over here. Okay, so... Okay. Let me pinch. Where are we again? There you go, something along these lines. Okay. Yeah, we really want to just like shape this up properly. It's very... There you go. Well, I think that looks quite alright. Manda um salve pra mim. Salve, Dante. Vem pro YouTube, rapaz. No YouTube você nunca perde as lives. O TikTok raramente me bota no For You page. Vem pro YouTube. Assim você não perde as lives, não. There you go. Righty-o. I think that looks quite alright, don't you think? I think that looks quite cute, doesn't it? I think that looks quite cute, doesn't it? What do we have here? Any other details that we're missing? I think the nose looks okay. I think the shape of the head looks fine. Let me try some stuff. If I make the... Oh, that's not what I want. So don't turn on the OGB. How about... It looks like has like a cheeky face. He's just like chubby cheeks. Alright. How about something like this, more chubby? This is like a more Nendoroid. Nendoroids are known for being very chubby. I don't like them. I don't like them too baby-faced. You know what I mean? I like them a little bit less baby-faced than the Nendoroid ones. Because, I don't know. It feels too baby. You know what I mean? Like, Sylus is not supposed to be a baby. Don't forget the ears of the hair. Don't worry. We will do the ears of the hair as well. Let's do the ears right now, actually. Cylinder. Take the cylinder. Squish. Rotate. And then we scale in. Let's do the ears, shall we? Okay. I come through. There you go. Shape up the ears. There you go. Something like that. Now we rotate. 40-degree angle. 40-degree angles. And then we put this in here. I think it's a little bit closer, right? A little bit too far away. I think that looks alright. I'm gonna rotate a little bit. Now he's subdivided a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna dynamesh this so I can sculpt on it. Dynameshed. No, actually, let me turn off. There you go. Now we dynamesh. Okay. Now we need to turn off backface culling, because if we sculpt on the ear, basically, let me show you. If we sculpt on the ear as it is, there's something that happens. Not this. That's not what I was on. This. It's gonna affect the other side as well. This is one of those things that, like, ZBrush has a lot of tools, as you can see from the fucking vast, like, all of these is just like a drawer full of shit. It has a lot of tools, but it never teaches you where things is. So basically, you just gotta know that if you go on your brush, auto masking, and backface mask, you can activate this, and now all that you sculpt is not going to affect the other side. It's not very intuitive at all. It's not very intuitive. But once you know, once you know what you can do so much. But it is a little bit annoying that a lot of times you're just like, how do I do this? I know that there must be a way that I can do this. I just don't know how to get there. And yeah, that's ZBrush for you. That's ZBrush for you. It doesn't hold your hand. It's also not a toy. This software is what people use to make movies and shit, so... You would expect it to be hard, you know what I mean? You would expect it to be hard. That's what she said, but, you know. Okay. Don't worry about the shade. Don't worry about the details. We're gonna fix them up when we get onto the retopologizing. We just really want to make sure that the form is good. And I think it's alright. And then we carve it a little bit more here. The inside of the ear. Alright, something like that. Nah, that's too deep. Something like this, maybe? It's not too shit. I don't want to make it too like formed, because it's a chibi ear. These cartoon ears, they're kind of like. Let me save. I gotta make sure that I save on the right one, because if I save on the wrong one, I'm gonna be very mad. That's what YouTube tutorials are for. Actually, unironically, like everything that I learned from ZBrush, 90% was just self-taught. I was watching YouTube and trying my hands on the thing. I'm being dead ass with you. It's 90% about like knowing the workflow and just like actually doing it. Hey Smodius, hey Ione. What are you making? We're making Chibi Sylus from Love and Deep Fried. I'm making Chibi Sylus from Love and Deep Fried. Yes. We're sculpting Sylus. Look, here it is. He's bold. Bold! It would be very funny if somebody eventually like 3D prints this model. If they just make a bold version of Sylus. That would be incredibly fucking funny to me. It's like a super serious Sylus figurine, and he's just bold. Just bold Sylus. That would be very funny. There you go. There you go. He has ears now. Look. Modified topology, mirror and weld. I can't do that because there's multiple subdivisions. Ta-da! That's how easy it is. Like, doing these, like, cheap sculptures is actually quite easy. You can do it in, like, an afternoon if you lock in. You know what I mean? Are you guys enjoying it? Are you guys enjoying it so far? I know that YouTube is probably gonna flock, so if you are watching this on YouTube, please do leave a like, share with your friends, you know what I mean? Like, on Reddit or Discord groups, invite people in. Because you want the algorithm to know. But, you know. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Hey, Lucida. How you doing as well? Gotta go, peep. So soon, Spencer. I mean, I suppose it is a Tuesday, right? It's a Tuesday, innit? It's a Tuesday, innit? Innit, bruv? Oi, bruv. It's a Tuesday, innit? But yeah. I think it looks quite alright, though. I think it looks quite cute. Looks quite cute. I mean, let's add some color. Color to our boy Sylus. Pump it up to the max. If you ever fill the color and it's white, it's probably because you have the sensitivity super low, like this. There you go. You can just fix that. Now we want to lower it again. We want to turn off lazy mouse. I paint these like things like I'm painting like with like a soft brush, just like little taps, like it's makeup. There you go. Let's mask up the base of the head now. This is where the hair is gonna be, so we want to shape him up. Mask lasso, and now we can just do this. Something like that. Alright, something like that. And then we can just come over here. The back of the head. Something along these lines. Something along these lines is alright. Is that his hairline? Don't worry too much about this hairline. This is just so we can cover it up later. Because basically what you do is you make a little helmet. And then what you do is you make the strands and you place it on the helmet. So the helmet is just so it doesn't show the scalp, basically. But yeah, that's kind of what you do. Hey, is this commission? A winner? A random fan art? This is just because I like it. I'm building a portfolio that maybe I will open for like gifts mostly, or maybe if people want to commission it too. This is not going to be the main thing that I do. I just like doing it, and a lot of people asked if they want if I should. Nyla actually suggested me to do so. Also, I think did I mask something wrong? It's taking too long for it to finish. Okay, that's kind of scary. But yeah, this is just a little chibi Sylus from Love and Deepspace. You know what I mean? No bad British Aussie accents. Just listening while drawing Spotify as a person. That's very cute, Venom. You forgot the roots. Don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. This is not the roots. This is, again, trust the process. Trust the process. I'm telling you, trust the process. It's taking too long to do this. It's kind of making me scary. You consider your Twitter normal? I mean, what do you consider normal? In real life, there's lads Nendoroids coming, but that's the thing that I don't like about Nendoroids. Because the thing about Nendoroids is that their faces are too baby. And this is also very baby as well. This is not saying that this is not baby. This is actually very similar to the Nendoroid ones. But the Nendoroid ones, they have like the faces printed, so they have like no eyelashes, the things like 3D style. You know what I mean? I actually was doing another chibi style, but my preferred style is actually not even the chibi one. It is the semi-realistic. It's not semi-realistic. It's like a chibi, but with like more anime proportions instead of the baby ones. I think it looks kind of cute. Or even just straight up like a figurine kind of style. But yeah, I just gotta trust the process. Also, I am very scary. Very scared. This is taking way too long. But yeah, by the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, don't forget to follow me on YouTube. We are live on YouTube as well. I would greatly appreciate if you come over and watch the stream on YouTube as well, if you do want to join, you know? Mine is anime lol. That's okay. I mean, some people do prefer it. That's actually an even chibier style that you don't even have the eyelashes. You just have like it's kind of like a cuter version of what is that really annoying Funko Pop. It's like a cuter version of the Funko Pops, because the Funko Pops are kind of ugly as fuck. It's a non-ugly Funko Pop, which I might also do a few, but I think these I'm going to do off stream, because you can do these in like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just like it. I like 3D modeling, and who knows, maybe if people want me to commission me one day, I wouldn't mind. But I'm just doing this because I think it's fun, and who knows, maybe I'll build up a portfolio, and you know, we're gonna like it. You know, messed up. You gotta go bold. I messed up, size. We gotta go bold. That's 100%. Dude, I wanna. If I ever 3D print this boy, I will make a bold version, because I think it would be so fucking funny to have a bold Sylus figurine. But yeah, finally found you. I love your TikTok videos. Hey, Loza, how you doing as well, my friend? If you don't want to miss out, I'd recommend you follow on YouTube as well. YouTube and Twitch. Those are the ones that I'm mostly active at. You know what I mean? Human and annoying Venom. Funko Pops is ugly, most of them, because they have the same face with the bitty eyes. Exactly. That's actually why I prefer to 3D sculpt them myself. Because, first of all, you can customize them however you want. But also, the most important thing for me is that you can just add detail. The Funko Pops, and even to a certain extent the Nendoroids, they have like limitations of their medium, right? While also, by the way, we're just waiting for this to project. I'm very scared that this is gonna crash, so I'm not even moving my mouse, because ZBrush is known for crashing, and I haven't saved in a long time. I'm so nervous. I have not saved in a little bit. I'm so nervous that this is gonna crash. Do you got a 3D printer? No, but I'm not confident enough to have a 3D printer. I probably would just like pay somebody to print. It's actually cheaper if you don't do it in volume. Although I really want a 3D printer. If I have once I have an apartment and it's all paid, I'm gonna have so much shit for my hobbies. I'm gonna have a CNC machine, a 3D printer, some like power tools, 100%. But it's not something they can afford right now. Hey Red Dax, how you doing as well? Yeah. All the Funkos look the same and they're stunted as well. I don't like the Funkos. Oh, really down. Oh, really down. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. Stop loading so much. What software is this? This is ZBrush, my friend. This is ZBrush. Hey, Nix. How you doing as well? By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to leave a like. See, a lot of you guys are watching. There you go, dude. Don't be shy. Do say hi in the chat. But yeah. Verdade, que salve. You 3D sculpting the Birdman? I am 3D sculpting the Birdman. The bold Birdman, because he's very bold right now. Luckily, I do have another version of this that I have done this off stream. I could continue that one as well, if you guys want to. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, if this crash, I'm going to be so fucking annoyed. If this crash, we're moving to my other save. If this crashes, we're moving to my other save. There should be more people here. TikTok shadow bans the shit out of me. They say that they don't, but I have like 150 something thousand followers, and I get more views on my videos on Instagram. They have been doing this not just to me, so I know it's not just a me problem. I think it's a VTuber problem. Because I talked on Merryweather's stream, and Merryweather doesn't even do the sussy content that I do, right? But he was saying like, oh, a lot of my videos were getting like fucking restricted, like what the fuck? So I think there's an issue with like TikTok and VTubers. So if you do want to follow me, I recommend you come over and follow me on YouTube. Or Twitch as well. We have Twitch. But I recommend YouTube because I also post videos there. So if you do want to just follow the YouTube and then come to Twitch, you can do that. Although YouTube is also very cool if you want to follow on YouTube. Hey, Muchlin, how you doing? Finalmente os brasileiros estão aparecendo. Tem alguns brasileiros perdidos, mas geralmente eles ficam mais caladinhos ou falam inglês. Tinha até mod há um tempo atrás, brasileiro. Embora ela teve outros rolês da vida real. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. I'm gonna start like praying so this doesn't crash. This is loading for so long. I'm afraid I've done something wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't crash. I'm gonna be so fucking mad. Please don't crash. Really can't wank the 3D models because they prefer the real stuff. What are you talking? Are you talking about the goon guy? There was a guy called like goon. I can't stop gooning and something like that. I thought it was very funny. Having a heavy program open and Twitch and YouTube and is risky. No, I have 2 PCs, so it's not because of the streaming. Control Del. No, I'm not moving. I'm not even moving my mouse because it's still loading. It's technically still counting down, so it's just chewing on it. I'm kind of scared. Is that Kindred? Hell yeah, Japanese channel. How you doing? Welcome. I was talking about Twitch's CEO. He's mentally deranged. I think the Twitch CEO is pretty poor. I haven't seen much from him, to be fair. I had one meeting with him that I was supposed to go, but I couldn't travel. So, kind of sad. I really wanted to meet the Twitch CEO because I think that would be good to have these conversations. But from what I've seen, the dude seems pretty reasonable, especially considering how old he is as well. He just looks kind of crazy as well. I had mad respect for the Twitch CEO because he tried to apply for partner and he got the rejected as well. So I fucking know that the guy is just like, he was just shadow streaming on Twitch to get a vibe from the website with like low ass viewers. And he had like 50 or something people at the time. And he got rejected for partner. And I was like, you know what? Respect. Fucking respect. He actually joined the line and got rejected. I can respect that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that I agree. Again, CEOs are CEOs. They kind of have like, it's kind of an issue by itself with the whole like profit incentive above all. You know what I mean? Why is it that I joined? The thing started to crash. It's not crashed yet. It's just really chewing it. It's been loading for 4 minutes on this micro polish, and I don't know if they're actually gonna crash. I am so mad. There we go. Thank you for the sub as well. Welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. If you're watching this on YouTube or Twitch, you can subscribe. It helps me continue streaming as I do almost every single day as well. And you also get some cool emotes and behind the scenes content as well. You get work in progress from the artworks and the comics. You get a channel on Discord that you can talk, and I usually talk about the stuff that I do before actually going live. I'm actually always talking to people there. But if you really want behind the scenes content, I recommend you follow us on Patreon. There's also the juicy stuff over there, but that's the best way that you can support me. Please, if you can subscribe on YouTube or Twitch, recommend that you do. It's like $5, doesn't cost you much. You know what I mean? It's like a cup of coffee, and it really helps me stream almost every single day. So if you enjoy, I'd appreciate if you do. If not, it's okay too. You know, just having you here also makes me happy. You know? Kindred PC, Señor Kindred, no me siento muito bien. Estoy cansado, jefe. Cansado de tanto viajar a la lluvia. Something like that. Yeah, he's chewing it. It's a 3070, so it's not too bad, but it's not the best anymore. You know what I mean? I remember when my 3070 was like top of the line, and now it's just like, it's chewing it. It's still doing it, but it's chewing it. You know what I mean? How much is that in here, guys? How much is what in here, guys? Well, how much is what in here, guys? You have hiccups? You should drink water. I don't have hiccups. Not right now, anyway. Sometimes I do. Does it have autosave? It does have autosave. I just haven't saved in a while. If it crashes, I'm gonna be so mad. Hey Bubbles, hey Millie Moon, how you doing as well? Don't give me anything on TikTok. If you're gonna donate on Twitch and YouTube. I can't take any donations out of TikTok, so if you do want to, I recommend you come over. If you're on TikTok, I recommend you come over on YouTube. Hey Coco, how you doing as well? Humanize apps like me? I don't know about that. I'm kind of vibing with the 11D space characters because I don't like the chibi ones that they do right now. They do have the MMD ones. I think they're kind of like, I don't know. I haven't been feeling it too much, but maybe I will do. Are you gonna cry? No, but I would be very mad. Wasn't gonna cry exactly, but I would be very mad. Very, very mad. I'll keep chewing it. You know what? Come on. Oh, no, it crashed. Fine. That's okay. We can move on to my other save. I do have another save that I was working before the stream for the thumbnail. It was specifically for the thumbnail. But I just really got into it. It's pretty much the same thing that I was doing right now. That's alright. How do I open up? Open Chibi. That was the wrong Chibi. Chibi Sylus. And then ZBrush project. This is the one that I was... Yeah, this is the one that I was working before the stream. See what I mean when I said that the back of the hair doesn't need to be too detailed. It just needs to work. I suppose we can continue working on this. It's just, you kind of missed... It's pretty much the same thing with the face, but you kind of missed me doing the rest of the hair. Big boys don't cry. Well, I'm perfectly safe in my masculinity. If I feel like crying, I will cry. I got no shame. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of like guys that I feel like it's like it's counterintuitive, but I feel like being so afraid of crying, it tells more about you being insecure in your masculinity than it does than just crying specifically. Let's start off with this, and then you do is just like, if you're wondering how do you do the hair, you just take this, you transpose it, and then you just whomp, 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 and whomp, and then you just scale it. On the floor, same deal. There you go, and then we like that. Same deal here. And we can let me turn off the right bangs so I can see inside of here. There you go. And over here, over here, over here, and finally over here. There you go, something along these lines. Now we scale up these boys. Can make it a little bit shorter, but that's pretty much what it. I usually come on. Usually I try to save these kind of processes for the stream, but I was just super excited because I've been hyped as fuck to model recently, so I've just been having any excuse to 3D model. I've just been taking it. I really like sculpting, if you couldn't tell. I really do. Let me raise the numbers a little bit so I can fine-tune this a little bit more. Fine-tune this a little bit more. But that's pretty much how you go about it. And then you just keep adding detail and building on top of it. You know what I mean? Having good references as well is critical if you want to start with 3D as well. So, like I said before, I can kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, just eyeball it to the most part. But having good references to like how you do this, how you do that, is actually essential to getting a good sculpt. And then you just pinch the shape of the hair. Something along these lines. You see what I mean? And that's kind of how you go about it. You can even like do this, although I don't like doing it. I prefer to pinch. And how's the solo looking? I think it's a little bit too chunky, isn't it? A little bit. Can kind of fix this up a little bit here. Something along these lines. And ta-da! You have another one of these out of here. And then we can just lower this up a bit because it's too high on the side here. And there you go. And that's kind of how you do it. And then you can just combine it here. Let's merge it down. Combine. Oh, wait. TikTok is asking me to verify that I'm still here. There you go. Okay. There you go. The sound just running in my head because of the background music. I don't know. I just have a free playlist going on in the background. And yes, this is what we do now. We come over here, dynamesh it, raise the resolution, and it's going to process. There you go. Now we duplicate. Okay. We Z remesher. There you go. It's going to create a new optimized mesh. What do you say? Okay, this is Z mesh in progress. I think it's looking quite alright. I think it does look recognizable as Sylus, which is like, I think, the most important part. You know what I mean? Like, you would look at this, it kind of looks like Sylus. It needs the back of the hair as well. And with the clothes, it's going to be a lot more as well. But I think it looks quite alright, doesn't it? What do you guys think? Hey, Crochet, how you doing as well? Boys on Cry, such BS. For personal emotions is not good for everybody. Exactly. I feel like, again, it's just you just gotta be confident in your masculinity. You know what I mean? I feel like you just gotta be confident in your masculinity. You make it look so easy. It's not about being easy or hard. It's actually not hard. It's actually not hard. The hard part about 3D modeling, because like it's not easy to do it. Okay, it's not hard. It's not that hard to do it. Saying that it's super easy is also kind of a lie as well. But it's not the hardest thing to do it. The thing about 3D sculpting that is kind of hard is, first of all, knowing what you got to do. And the second thing is knowing how do you do it. So for example, right? I've already explained how UVs work, for example, in games and models and everything, right? But you don't know how you should optimize the UVs. Or you know that you need to texture, but you don't know how you get a texture. There's a million ways that you can texture things. And that's kind of like where you need to find your way around with 3D sculpting. Because it's not easy to, it's not hard to do it. You know what I mean? Like if you have like somebody like holding your hand, or you know what you need to do. For example, I know that I need to retopologize every now and then, so the model can have like better topology, so it becomes easier to work on top of it. Because you don't need like, in these areas, for example, you don't need like a heavy, super dense areas of like sculpture. So you just like optimize it. You see what I mean? You see how the topology kind of like flows around. It's not super consistent. You know what I mean? But it's not too bad. It's not too impossible. That's kind of how you go about it. But yeah, once you do know how to go about certain things, it becomes a lot easier. So just practice. You just gotta keep practicing. You know what I mean? Studying, practicing, Trying and error. If I can show you my first sculpture as well. If you want like a humbling lesson that nobody starts off good. You know what I mean? What's my left bank doing? Why is it doing that like weird shape as well? I don't know why it's doing that. I probably should re-topologize this. Let me do that really quick. Let me fix up the... Speaking of fixing geometry, let me actually fucking fix this. But before I do that, let me save. Before I do that, I should probably save, don't I? before we do anything crazy, let's not commit the same mistake twice. I think that's a good way to start. It's not fucking committing the same mistake twice. There you go, Dynamesh. Gucci. Okay. Actually, you gotta... This is the wrong one. This is what I want. How does it look? Looks... Probably could have more resolution. Probably could add like 500 just to make sure that it's absolutely clean. How long have you been doing this for? This specific model or 3D sculpting? Which one are you talking about? Because if you mean 3D sculpting, I have been doing this for a good... Like, it's like the gym, where I have been doing this for more than 5 years. But I've also, like, I haven't done this consistently enough to say, like, I haven't been doing it every day. I do it for a few months, and then I spend, like, 6 months not doing it, and then I do it again. I tried out Blender, I tried out ZBrush, I tried out Substance Painter. So many different tools as well, you know what I mean? But I've been slowly acquiring knowledge for, like, the good majority of, like a half decade or so. That's why I'm telling you, it's, like, it's about the know-how much more than, like, ability. Like, drawing, for example, I think is a lot more ability. You gotta, like, actually grind out, like, your muscles, basically, to, like, know how the fuck you do certain things. While 3D sculpturing, I think is a lot more about, like, knowledge. You know what I mean? It's like knowing how certain things work and how they operate. And once you do know what you gotta look for, it becomes a little bit easier. You know what I mean? Ta-da! And now we have a pretty optimized mesh. It's not super perfect. I should probably, like, separate these poly groups. I don't give a fuck about that. This is just a cheap sculpture. This is just a quick sculpture, so... See? And it looks alright. That's kind of how you go about it. You know what I mean? Now we do the same thing here. Diamesh. About 500 or so resolution. That's fine. There you go. Duplicate. ZRemesh. You know what I mean? And I'm doing this on a mouse, by the way. This is done all on the mouse. So that's how you know. Is this Sylus? Yes, that is Sylus. Boy. My boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, I think is good for this hair. It doesn't have to be super detailed. It's not the most. Project the poly paint as well. Okay. Tells me he owes me 300 energy points because I didn't do a posture check. Oh, let me do that right now, actually. Oh, that was too crunch. Oh, that was too crunch. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Holy fuck. That's the reason why we have the posture chain. Did you did you hear that? Did you realize why we have the posture chain? Holy fuck, that was too loud. Jesus Christ, you good? Yeah, that's why we gotta do these posture checks, is because my back is... I spend too much time sitting down. So chat reminds me of having to stretch every now and then. Because if you don't, then you just kind of... You know what I mean? This is kind of how that happens. You get scoliosis, and I don't want to have scoliosis. So, you know, Kitchen's a glow stick. Shut up, Chad. I'm not a glow stick. I'm just crunchy like that. There you go. And that's kind of how you do it. I like having the back, like, not too detailed. This is also kind of scuffed, as I could probably do a better job at this. I don't know, because if I do the entire hair like this, it kind of looks like he has banana for hair. But if I don't do it, it kind of looks like a hot mess. I don't know exactly which one I'm going. Or I could just, like, you know, like actually just like sculpt the thing. Something that I wish I could do. Can I do? What is this? That's not what I wanted. I wanted like a fall off in the brush, like a size fall off. Let me see if I have this curve, intensity curve maybe. No, it's not a curve mode. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Modifiers. I don't know if there is a way. I should probably study more on how to do the back, but I'm mostly focused on the bangs anyway, because that's what people care, is how the model looks up front. So it's not too big a deal if you fix the hair after, the rest of the hair after. I think it looks alright though. I think it looks quite like Sylus, doesn't it? Hey Chi, how you doing as well? Hey Boys Love Reader, how you doing as well? Say hi to me. Hello Anastasia, how you doing as well? It is a very nice voice, thank you. By the way, if you're watching this on YouTube, TikTok, come follow my YouTube channel. I do have a YouTube channel you can follow. It's kindredspiritva. Let me pull it up. I also have a webcomic. I have a lot of stuff that I do, as you can tell. I 3D model, I'm a voice actor, I have a webcomic, I have Patreon with juicy content as well, if you want to go check that out as well. There's so much stuff that I do all the time. Here, let me show you. I have the YouTube channel. If you want to go follow, it's kindredspiritva. I stream here, but I also post other videos as well of me yapping, reaction trailers, stream highlights, you know what I mean? Like manhwa recommendations, stuff like that. It's just one manhwa recommendation. I haven't had any others as well. I have an ASMR channel as well, if you can find over here. There's also a clips channel. I never mostly talk about this channel because mostly people already follow me from TikTok and Twitch and whatever. But I do have, like, if you say like, I don't want TikTok, I don't want that in my life, I do have a clips channel. I just don't promote it because it's like it's literally the same content. But you know, I have a webtoon as well. It's called Kindred Spirits. It's just like a bunch of little short stories of me, Nyla, and my friends. There is some like VTuber collabs as well. There's Azaru, there's AD, a friend of mine, Magic as well. She's a cosplayer. There's a few like friend collabs as well. You know what I mean? Loopsy, she's an artist on Twitter as well. A lot of people that I know. You know, if you want to go check that out, there's me in a maid dress as well. If you want to go check it out, is Kindred Spirits. We have 450 followers, and we're trying to reach 1,000. So yeah, lots of stuff that I do. If you want to go check it out, I would be very happy if you do. You know? Yeah, I have a lot of friends that I collab with. You know? Where's my lashes? Are we gonna fix this? Does it look alright? I think it looks alright, doesn't it? Yeah. You know Yandere Simulator? The game about the Diddy guy? Yeah, I know about Yunsim. Shame that, because like people pray their whole lives to get like an opportunity like he did, and he just like threw it away. It's kind of sad to see. But I know about the guy. It's sad. It's a sad story all around. You know what I mean? It's a sad story. I think it's actually not even a bad idea for a game. Genuine. I think like if somebody like competent took that, it would be like a amazing game. But nobody has done it yet, and everybody that did like fucked around and find out. So yeah, I mean like a company or like at least like an indie studio should probably like grab that idea. It's a shame though. How we looking here? Maybe paint a little bit on his face. Yeah, this is where the hairline is supposed to be. There you go. Do we want to lazy mouse? Turn it off. That looks alright, doesn't it? Probably should make this a little bit darker. Something like that. Oh, there's a tiny dot over here. I don't know why. Let me fix that. There's a tiny little dot over here. Probably from the projection. That was the thing. Oh, I gotta paint it as well, right? I gotta paint it as well. Wait, there's a bang that is... There's one of the bangs that is not painted. Color, fill object. There you go. How does it look? Why is this left bangs? Is this the one? Oh, this is the left one. Where's the right bangs? There you go. Good object. There you go. I think that looks quite alright for Sylus, doesn't it? It looks like Sylus, doesn't it? The shape of the head looks alright as well. The sides look alright. Doesn't it? Oh, you tell me that doesn't look like Sylus? I think it looks like it. I think it looks like him. Doesn't it? I think it looks quite alright. I think it looks quite alright. I'm very happy with the result. I want to do Nyla and some other VTubers as well. There's a lot of like people that I want to do as chibis. If people enjoy the streams, we'll definitely do some more. We can also do the other lads boys as well. Who knows? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe we can do the other boys as well. Maybe. Oh, fucked that up here somewhere. I think this is just like a little top piece. Easy to fix. Ta-da! I think it looks so cute, actually. I'm very proud of this Chibi Sylus. Because it is how I found you, vice versa. I mean, there's always people in the circles. I feel like influencers, and I'm gonna use the influencers, the word very broadly, because if you call me an influencer, I'm gonna get mad at you. I'm a voice actor. Okay, voice actor is a job. Influencer is just a name for like somebody that's jobless. But using the term influencer, because like really in the means of like influence. I feel like social online spaces are like circles, and a lot of times you have intersections. Like you have like somebody that discovers me, Azaru, in the Brazilian circles, Dante, right? And for a lot of people, they kind of like don't really relate them, but then they realize, oh, these people know each other as well, right? And yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Although usually I engage with people that are chill, that seems like chill people as well. Because, you know, VTuber space can have quite a fair amount of interesting individuals, you know? But, yeah. What do you guys think? In other stream when? I've done it before. I don't think it's on my YouTube because it was before. I can check you right now. Let me check if I have it on my YouTube. I think I posted the highlights. I haven't posted on the... I wasn't streaming. I wasn't streaming on YouTube before. Yeah, no, it's on the highlights. But I do have I had a stream with him before. It was me, Azaru, and Lunaria. We were guessing anime by poor destruction sent from the chat as well. Yeah, I did have it. I did have one with Azaru as well. Like I said before, I have a lot of creative energy, so I'm just always inviting people, having fun. Like events like that as well. Yes, the anime stream. Yes, Grumpy Cat, that one. Yes. You guys got a better memory than I do. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, you know, like I said before, I'm a very social person, so I can just, you know what I mean? If I meet somebody that I think that I vibe with, we just like hang out, do some fun stuff together. You know? That's kind of how that be. And Azaru's pretty chill, so don't see why not, you know? Let me just fix this. I was fixing the connection of the hair. There you go. I think that looks totally tolerable, doesn't it? I think the word that I would use is totally tolerable. I'm gonna just finish this back of the hair here. This is just really picky stuff. What is it? This is really picky stuff, but it's alright. Oh, it's not. Ooh, it's not. Oh. I hadn't turned off symmetry on that one. That's unfortunate, isn't it? In flood. There you go. And then we come over here and like fit it together. Yeah, you don't want Sylus to have like a granny hair. You just want to be floofy enough that it connects. Wait, why is it broken? What the fuck happened here? What the fuck happened here? Okay, can we fix that? Thank you. What the fuck happened here? Why is it having this issue? Oh no, is that fixable? It looks like it's getting worse and worse. Oh, that's unfortunate. And the worst part is that his hair is not symmetrical, so I can just like... Oh well, it's kind of unfortunate. I don't know what happened there. I need to go back and see what it started. Where this started? Oh, it started in the retopology. It started in the retopology. How odd. I can just do this and keep it like this way. Ah, you know what the eyes don't see? You know what the eyes don't see, the heart doesn't feel. You know what I mean? You know what? I'm gonna go back to where before I broke it, and I'm gonna leave it at that. It's less optimized. This is what a non-optimized mesh is supposed to be in comparison to like a good optimized mesh. About that. Yeah, about that. That's kind of an issue, I think. You know what? Let's try to like do it again. Let's try to like fix this again. Keep groups, adapt. Okay, let's try to Z remesh this time. Maybe this is not gonna go to shit 2 times. Out of sight, out of mind. No. Let's actually try to do this properly. We are trying to do this properly. I'm not gonna teach you guys bad practices. Let's actually try to retopologize and make this into like a proper model that looks good. Hey Anthony, how you doing as well? E ele falando, imagina o sotaque nordestino que ele tem. Dale, papai. Levando painho issues para o mundo, bebê. Tá ligado? Hey, Mama Boshi replied with a very smooth. Well, what if I like it crazy? Wait, what are you talking about, Mama Boshi? What are you talking about? Which one are you talking about? There's so many out-of-pocket contexts of mine. Out of context. You already teach us bad practices. Why is it breaking on this specific area? Sylus has a bald spot. I don't know why. Why does Sylus has a bald spot? That's unfortunate, isn't it? Why does Sylus has a bald spot? What the fuck? Why does Sylus has a bald spot? He does. I don't know why this keeps breaking here. Okay, okay, Google time. How to fix whole ZBrush. How to fix... okay, there you go. How to fix... Yeah, it's modify topology. Wait. Where is it? Geometry, modify topology, close holes. Okay, we got it. It looks good enough. It looks good enough. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's fine. 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 Don't worry about it. Don't you did you see anything, chat? I didn't see anything. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. Oh no, it got worse. No! It got worse! Why does it keep happening to me? What the fuck? Why does this keep happening to me? Oh, it's because I have the Z geometry turned on? I think it might be. Oh, it might be. Oh, I know why. It's because I have symmetry turned on. So I was trying to like do a symmetrical mesh, and that's not symmetrical. Ah, see, I knew I was doing something wrong. See, that's the kind of shit that you gotta like be able to like know from a distance that what is breaking exactly from the behavior of the software. Because it didn't give me any error messages. It just said, it's fucked. Great! Você fala português? Fala sim, meu querido. Sou nascido e criado, porra. Sou nordestino, caralho. Oxi. Tá doido, velho. Oh. Sibal. Yeah, Sylus. This genetics is way off. Stop telling Sylus it's gonna be bold, okay? That's a sensitive subject for men. Why do I think I take minoxidil and finasteride? Stop calling... I am gonna have a bold Sylus because I think it's cute. But Come on. Oh dear. It'll be how that be, innit? It'll be how that be. Have you taken your bold pill? Yes, I took my bold pill. I have my medicine right over here. Yes. By the way, if you're a Love and Deepspace fan, if you do share this with other Love and Deepspace fans, I'll greatly appreciate that. Maybe we'll do more Love and Deepspace characters, Chibi style. God damn it, man! There's another hole. Sylus, you're getting bold. Sylus, you're getting bold. I don't know what's happening. Why do you keep having holes in the back of your hair, Sylus? Close holes again. God damn it, man. Sylus! Okay. Subdivide. Have it like 4 subdivisions. And then project. Yes. No. Fuck. Forgot to project the poly paint. No. Okay, that's fine. Project the poly paint. There you go. I project. Smithy plucking his hair to the back of his head. It's Mephisto plucking the back of his hair. Come on, man. I don't want Sylus to be bolden that early. You know. Yeah. When you post a picture, immediately spot the mistakes you made. No, I haven't. It's still salvageable. Still salvageable. It's fine. It's fine, chat. It's fine. There you go. Look. No more bald spots. Sylus is unbold. It's fine. Look, it's fine. I don't know why. Still got some issues here, but there you go. You can just scrub it out. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, it's fine. But why is one of the sides kind of yellowish? It's kind of weird. There you go. That looks all right. I think it looks fine. I think it looks fine. And I don't mean like a fine, like a totally tolerable kind of fine. I actually mean like it looks good. I'm very happy with how the results turned out to be. Oh my god. It's just kind of how that goes. It's just kind of how that goes. You shape up tubes, you paint, and you have good references. Because the only reason why I'm able to do this model is because of this reference. Again, shout out to Kamochi Noru. Here, let me pull up her reference so you guys can go check her out as well. Let me see if I can find. But yeah. It's on my Twitter. Oh, dude, I gotta organize my Twitter. I can't open. I would open my page, but I gotta this Patreon references. This is the one. This is the one. You should go follow them. They have a VGen as well, so you can drop a follow on them as well. That's the only reason I'm able to do this Chibi Sylus is because of a reference. It's just a little fan out of a fan out. Again, nothing too serious, but I think it looks alright, doesn't it? I think it looks quite alright. I quite like the sheep with the boy, isn't it? Hey, Tanta Rosie. Maybe if people do enjoy, if this stream goes well, again, I hope that people do share the YouTube stream with other people's as well and share them. If it does well, we'll do more of the body and the other lads boys as well. Okay? Well, if the stream goes well on YouTube, I'll think about doing it more. If not, that's just kind of how that be. I still enjoyed it quite a lot, Anyway, thank you so much for staying with me all the way until the end. My name is kindredspiritva. I am a voice actor and variety streamer as well. I gotta wrap it up because it's getting kind of late. And it's still a Tuesday stream. That said Tuesday in the way that I make fun of it. Because I still reminded on that. No. Actually, no, it's actually... Wait, why is it so dark in my room? It's not that late. What the fuck? It's still got 1 hour and 30. I thought it was like 3 hours of stream. No. We're not wrapping up. Actually, no. Cancel that. No, I thought it was like 3 hours. No. Why is it so dark in my room? I thought it was like 7 p.m. already. It's because it's kind of rainy today. No. No, never mind. Let me get some more soda as well. I'm going to get some more soda. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, boys, I'm back. Boys, girls, zombies, everybody in between. Alright, we're back. There you go. There you go. We're back. Not wrapping up. It's fine. I just kind of thought it was later than it actually was, okay? No. It's not that late. It's not that late yet. It's time. We just need some more soda. It's so hot in here because, like, my body reacts a lot to the sun. Like, for example, when the sun comes up, I immediately wake up. It doesn't matter if I slept like 2 hours last time. I just wake up, right? And when the sun was like going down, it's like, oh, I guess it's kind of late. I suppose it's time to wrap up the stream. No, it's not late. It's only been 1 hour. It does feel later, doesn't it? Do I have a good reference for a chibi? Let me actually look up some chibi references. Chibi reference front and side. I want to sculpt up a little quick body so I can have a good body reference. Oh man, I saved one that was so good, but the problem is that I didn't keep it. Do I still have it in my screenshots? Hopefully I do. Do I have it on the screenshots? No. The answer is a resounding no. Okay, that's sad. That is sad. Dude, I had such a good body reference for the chibi model, and then I lost it. God damn it, man. That's sad. You have a good... You know when you're drawing and you have a good reference and then you lose it? That's kind of sad. Hey, Aaron. How you doing as well? Tell Nyla to say hi. Nyla's not here with me today. You know? Nyla's not with me today. I thought it was late and this is just dark in his room. No, it was just like the sun going down so early. I don't know why. I don't know why the sun's going down this early, but I guess. It's kind of tripping me. Kind of funny how that goes. Ew, what is this garbage? Ew, fucking AI references. My brother in Christ, why would you make a turntable of AI? This looks shit. First of all, it's not like references are supposed to be like match, and the areas are not matching. What the fuck are these singers? Ew! Google. Oh god. See what I mean when it's just like the internet's just full of this garbage? Just like, I don't think this one is AI. This is definitely AI. This is like so AI, it actually kind of hurts. Ew! Ew! Shame! Shame! Ew! Ew! Little blood needs a PC to draw for him. Ew! You need a computer to draw for you? Fucking useless, dude. Fucking useless. Needs a computer. Blood needs a computer to draw for him. Look at them. Alright. You 3D print Sylus? Who knows? Maybe. I mean, maybe, actually. I mean, I'll let you guys download them. I'll put it on Patreon if you guys want to. You know what I mean? It's actually a good thing to have, like, extra content for the high-tier patrons. I think it looks quite alright. I still probably should, like, polish this back of the head, because it looks like a bunch of nothing. I suppose it's, like, the super important. It's just kind of, like, for me. Oh, yeah, I gotta finish this as well, right? Because I didn't... Yeah, because I fixed this, and then I just... undid everything because of the holes in the head. Okay, now we do this. Then we just pull it in. Yes, I know it's not symmetrical. It's because the face is not... the back of the head is not symmetrical. That's kind of annoying when it isn't. It's not too bad, though. It's kind of simple. There you go. Something like that. There you go. Make Sylus bold. Alright, you tell me. Behold. Bold. Bold. Yeah, Sylus this is bold Sylus, by the way. He has such a gigantic forehead. His forehead is so fucking big, dude. Shame. Still cute though. He is kind of cute. I do like Sylus. He's definitely my favorite. He's definitely my favorite. We save, so it doesn't have any issues. I think it turned out pretty alright. I'm awful at doing hair, so the fact that it looks okay is actually quite a success for me. It's actually quite a success for me. Anyway, suppose we should gotta do the rest of the shirt. Let me add some more polygons. Let me go back to the body. I wish I had like the rest of the body though. I was trying to find like a good like body reference that is not too cheap, because this is too, the head is too big on this one. I wanted somebody that has like a, kind of like this. I had like a good reference that was disproportionate, but then I lost the reference. And yeah, sucks to suck, isn't it? Oh well, that's kind of what the awful part is. Just like you gotta like search for references. Chibi drawn. I didn't want these. These are kind of cute, but these would look too baby, I think. Actually, I don't actually think this is too bad. But it doesn't work for Sylus. Sylus is not gonna look good with like long legs. It's like kind of a very female base. I wanted something more that would look good on him. Bald is beautiful. I mean, I think actually people can quite rock a good. I think bald looks okay if you're full bald. I think what people don't like is balding. Like for example, if I have too many bald spots and I just gotta chop my hair up, then I'll just chop my hair up entirely. I'll just like buzz it. What I think people don't like, that people find it ugly, is balding, like bald spots. I think that's what people find quite ugly. You know what I mean? That's what I think people guide. Okay. Hey Zorakia, how you doing as well? Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Searching for like a good chibi body reference. Let me search male. What if I search male? Male chibi. Not really what I'm looking for. How does that look? I'm just gonna eyeball it. You know what? I'm just gonna eyeball it. Like, fuck it. Okay. Then we have another insert. How about a leg? Can use a cylinder. Okay, something like that. Just gonna eyeball it. Say fuck it. Just gonna eyeball it and say fuck it. You know what I mean? It's not great to do this. No, that looks kind of ass cheeks. Hey, monkey girl. How you doing as well? Welcome, baby. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Yeah. Do you guys have any good, like, chibi references on hand? Can you guys help me out on that one? Hey, Crochet. How you doing as well? Hello, Chi. Bald is beautiful. I do think so. I mean, like, look at Northern Lion, for example. He looks like a handsome stud. You know what I mean? Notice me? What do you mean, Aichia? I've talked to you plenty of times today. Didn't you hear me talking to you? I feel like a lot of people, when I reply to them, they don't realize that I am talking to them. I feel like that happens a lot. Just ask your viewers for help. I mean, do you guys have any good, like, chibi references that I can use for, like, a body, like a full body? Because I think the face looks alright. Now I just need, like, a body to match, right? Like, I can still fix up the hair, but I'm not going to do that. I'm kind of bored of the hair right now. But I think the face looks alright enough, doesn't it? Should we do, like, a turntable? Let's do a turntable. Movie, turntable. I gotta turn off the floor so people can see the. Here you go. Something like that, maybe. Movie. Delete. No, the movie turntable. There you go. Something like that. Searching Pinterest. My Pinterest is full of AI. I don't know why. My Pinterest is dog shit to find like non-AI images. Because I don't want AI shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, there you go. You want to watch the turntable? It's a little bit too short. I usually just like screenshot this. I could probably even render it, but I don't like fixing the things on ZBrush. That's the boy. That's the boy. The neck looks fine. You don't need to do anything. It's not the neck that I'm looking for. I want to make like a full body. I want to make like a proper full body Sylus, but I don't have any good references for the body. That's what I'm looking for. That's why I want like a full body reference. You know what I mean? Although I might just make it into like a separate project to have the body. You know what I mean? Make a new account. Too much work. Do you guys have any good references for chibi stuff? Maybe. What is it? So I was telling you earlier to slim down the neck. I mean, you tell me if you have any suggestions or something. That could be. I don't want like a full chibi. You know what I mean? Oh, Nyla is upset because she got rejected in the interview. Poor Nyla. Hey, that cynical doggo. Yeah, Pinterest is AI shit now. I know. Everything is so full of AI. It's so upsetting now. Like, half of the images is just like AI. AI trash. AI trash. AI trash. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, just look at this. Like, I'm just gonna scroll down so you can see, like, oh, Pinterest Procreate. That's cool. And then AI. This is not AI. Okay. AI? No, this is definitely AI, I think. This is definitely AI, I think. Just look at, like... See what I mean? Like, this looks very AI. It might not be, actually. No, it is definitely AI. Look at the fucked up hand here. And the fingers look kind of weird. Yeah, definitely AI. See what I mean? It's just like 1 in 10 images is AI trash. And this is like chibi shit. Like, if you're, like, searching for certain things, it just, like, all is AI. It's awful, actually. What is this? Oh, this looks too alien. Yeah, it's kind of like the hard thing about, like, making chibi heads is that they have a tendency to look kind of alien. That's why I gotta find, like, good references. Huh. Look at that. Maybe front and side? Maybe. Oh, that's the one that I was looking for. Dude, this is... dude, that's the one that I was looking for. Dude, this is the one. Yes. I found it again. Good. Not even AI can do hands justice. It's a bit hard to see, is it? Oh, you mean the thing? Ah, it's whatever. There you go. Let's start up a new project for the body. I'll just like make a quick body base. And then I'll just like fix up the head on top of it. Document, new document. We don't need to make a new one. Let's make up. Actually, let me reinitialize. How do I re-init? I don't remember exactly. Canvas? Canvas? No. It's like a thing that you can do that like reinitializes ZBrush. Can't find it right now. I'm just gonna close it. Just gonna close and reopen it. ZBrush. Hey, Breath of Furley, how you doing as well? Yeah. Hello, SC. How you doing as well? Come on, come. Wait, yeah. Ill AI boo boo stinky stinky AI boo boo. Let me grab one thing by the way. I need to open up my images. I want people to see my family and stuff. There you go. There you go. Blender, Chibi Sylus, and then we can copy it here. Okay. Now we new document. Start off with the sphere, make it into a poly mesh. Actually, I want to make it a cylinder first. Make it a poly mesh. Very good. Draw it. Front and back. We want to edit floor. And now we want to add our reference. Actually, let me open up Affinity because I want to fix it up. Hello, Kindred Spirit ASMR. Are you a Kindred Spirit ASMR on YouTube? Yes, I am. I actually have 2 YouTube channels if you want to go follow. It's Kindred Spirit ASMR and Kindred Spirit VA on YouTube. This is the one that I stream and post videos on. And this is my ASMR one, which is Kindred Spirit ASMR, which is the one that you're talking about. Yes, those are all my 2 channels. You should probably go follow both of them. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Want to share some Chibi references in Discord? Did you now? There you go. Where are we? Let me see the Chibi references. Nah, this is the baby Chibi. Trust the process. Trust the process. Let me trust. Thank you for the Chibis. I do appreciate them. But trust the process. Let me cook. Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. You guys should trust me at this point. Let me trust me at this point, okay? Let me cook, chat. Let me cook. I want to copy this. We want new from clipboard. I want a very small brush so I can make a center line. Now we take this, and that's not what I want. Okay. No, that's not what I want as well. No, that's not what I want. Stop fucking being weird. God damn it, Affinity! I swear to God, sometimes I feel like technology hates me. There you go. So it's just too thick. This is too thick. Okay, there you go. Now we center it. Now we know where the center is. We can just pop this up in the center. And then we have a centralized reference. Very good. Now we export as a PNG. Body. There you go. Save it. Draw. Front and center. Where is it? There you go. Chibi Sylus and the body. Oh wait, that's not the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That's the full one. How did I export this actually? Export. Oh, it's on screenshots. Okay, I guess. Chibi Sylus. There you go. Untitled. That's the one that I want. Now we can begin. Okay. There you go. Something along these lines. Where a body is good enough. Just need a good enough torso. So what music is this? What is this? Rival. Oh no, this is not non-copyright music. YouTube kind of screwing me over with you. I don't know why that song was playing. There you go. Alright. I think I follow your ASMR channel already. Nice to meet you. Glad to have you here, my friend. A good time for you to follow my other YouTube channel. Which is the one that I stream most often. You can also follow on Twitch, but if you haven't followed it already, chances are you probably don't use Twitch. That's why I'm saying, like, go follow my other YouTube channel. The one that you can watch the streams there as well. It's a lot better than TikTok as well, because TikTok keeps shadow banning me. As you will surely be able to notice if you ever follow me for a long period of time. Yeah. We got that begin. Okay, now we insert another sphere. Boom. Okay. There you go. Shoom. Rotate. There you go. That's alright. Now we shape it up to be kind of like a leg-ish. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just have to be like a shape. Like good enough of a shape. So we can like shape up body later. You know what I mean? It just have to be good. It just has to be good enough. Although this is a female reference, I think. It might not be ideal for Sylus, but I think it's gonna look good enough. Another cylinder. The arm. Here we go. Boom, boom. I know there's people that prefer to do this with like Z-spheres, or whatever their name is. I like to have the cylinders, because base shapes, I find it easier to control. I can make it look good. You know what I mean? You can control these shapes a lot easier and just slowly make them to proper things. You know what I mean? Do you do animation? I have done an animation, but I paid somebody to do it. This is not my work. This is the one. This is my original animation. This is my original animation. I paid somebody to do it. It's just a stream intro that I post like at the end of the videos. I was gonna put this on the stream intro, but I ended up just like never using it on YouTube, so I just like stopped it. Don't know the 3D lingo? What 3D lingo are you talking about? You mean the Z-spheres? It's just literally like a tool on ZBrush. You don't have to understand too much. It's fine. It's fine. Again, a lot of 3D is only hard because of knowledge barriers. It's not that hard. Like it's just like a thing that you can use to shape up like a mesh like this, and that's what you use to sculpt. You know what I mean? Now let's wrap this up here. Have like a little bit of a chest going on. Have a little bit of a back. This is a chibi, so it doesn't have to be like too super seriously like super shaped up. You can be kind of like loose with the forms because it's chibi. It's like cartoon, you know what I mean? It's like when you're drawing cartoon over like realism. It's like you can kind of allow yourself to be a little bit more loose with the forms, something like that. There you go. Now we merge these two together. Let's squish them up a little bit as well. Something like that. Now we move topological. Oh. Did I fuck it up? There you go. Move topological. Okay. Alright. I'm shaping up the hands. Okay. Okay. This goes this way. This goes that way. Okay. Is Sylus a girl? Is that a female reference? That is a female reference, but I just need a body reference. I can fix that up later. It's just like I just mostly need like something to shape up the proportions of the muscles. It is a female reference, but it's alright. We can shape up later. Although I think this leg is too chunky. It's a bit of a chunky leg, isn't it? Here you go. Yeah, Sylus doesn't have that much ass going on. You know? One of his few defects. He's a bit lacking on the ass department, isn't he? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, actually this reference is not that great. Yeah, having a good reference is like a make or break when you're like not that good at 3D and you want to like sculpt. If you have a good reference, you can just match. But if you don't, you just kind of have to eyeball it, and that's where it becomes hard. That's where it becomes hard. You know what I mean? I think that looks kind of okay. Not that great, actually. You put clothes on him as well? Of course, of course. He's gonna be fully clothed. Of course. I mean, if I'm gonna make a full body, of course he's gonna be fully clothed. Right? Something like that. How does it look without the... Okay. It looks fine, I think. For a base. Hey, Shadow Seeker. How you doing as well? Welcome, welcome, my friend. I'm new here. Glad to have you here. If you're new here, my name is Kindred Spirit. I am a voice actor, variety streamer. I don't just stream art as well. It's actually my first time streaming art in a very, very long time. But if you do enjoy, if you're watching this on YouTube, leave a like as well. Share with your friends on Discord or just like invite them as well. Especially if they're like a Love and Deepspace fan, because I play a lot of Love and Deepspace. I try indie games, visual novels, variety streams as well. Sometimes we do with like viewers and guests as well. And yeah, that's kind of it though. This weekend we're going to be doing a community hangout on VR chat, by the way. We're not going to, because I feel like I've done like too many collabs recently. So let me pull it up so you guys can see. Where's my channel? There you go. Yes, this weekend we're going to be doing a VR chat meetup. So everybody can join. Members are going to join first. Subs and members are going to join first. And then afterwards, everybody can join in as well. Because it gets kind of laggy if we let everybody in at first. But yeah, we're going to be doing another VR chat hangout. Because I feel like every now and then it's always nice to have a week so we can like hang out together. If we're always doing like collabs and things with like other YouTubers and VTubers, I feel like people... feels like I'm not giving them attention, I think. How does it look? Let me mirror this so we can see. Probably gonna look for a better reference. Probably might look for a better reference for everybody. I feel like this is not looking too good. Let me add a face. Insert sphere. Don't worry, I'll just swap up the face afterwards. That's kind of what I do. I just wipe up I wipe up shapes with like this, and then I just like swap my head that I have finished for this one. You know what I mean? But that's kind of how I like make the proportions look good at first. You know what I mean? I just like wipe up like something like this, because then I can see, oh, this looks kind of shit. This looks kind of alright. How are we looking? Do you guys feel like this is too small? What do you guys think? Okay, going nice beaching in the behind the YouTube videos. Oh, come follow my other ones. Hey, don't miss out. Where are you from, Kindred? Aichi. I am Brazilian. Born and raised in Brazil. Look at the 11 Deepspace version they had for the iPad. It has awful ratings on the App Store. Well, I don't know. I haven't played it on the iPad. It might be some bugs, considering. You know what I mean? Look like Kirby for a bit. I'm new here too. Well, Aichi, glad to have you here. You know, I think I saw you before. Is this your first stream? I think I definitely remember somebody with your name. Are you sure it's your first stream? Oh, if it is, I do appreciate you being here regardless. It's just, you know. Your name is familiar to me. There's a chibi mannequin. Do you think the proportions look alright? I think it looks alright. Proportions-wise, don't you think? What do you say? Yeah, that's kind of like the thing of the 3D sculpting. A lot of it is like reference. It's like making sure that you kind of like looking like 3D sculptors that like have like experience, they can just eyeball shit and it looks alright. The same way that Nyla, for example, she's got like 10 years of drawing like daily, so she can just eyeball a perfect reference. I can't. I actually gotta like find like something that looks alright and study and make sure that like the shape of the nose is like proper with the shape, the size of the eyes and the lines of the face, the planes of the face. You know what I mean? Chibis are easy because you can just like wipe up and it looks okay. But even then, it's like, you know what I mean? It's still good to have references. I don't know. Not liking this too much. Go back to the other one. It's also good to like close the project and like look at the other like things, because you start like finding mistakes. But actually, I've been like going back and forth on this, and I still quite like the Sylus one. I think I just cooked here. I'm not gonna lie, I think I just cooked here. I think it just looks really fucking sick. Like I think I just cooked here, cause it's got no apparent mistakes. Every angle looks kind of okay. You see what I mean? Like, I think I actually just cooked here. I think I actually just, like, popped off. You know what I mean? Not every day, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I do show off something good. You know what I mean? Or I could just leave it as a bust as well. You know what I mean? Just, like, make a little, like, thing and just, like, don't make it as a full body. Don't know exactly. It is my first stream. Oh, I hope you come out on tomorrow as well. I stream almost every day. If you're on YouTube, you can see the schedules. Whenever I schedule a stream, means that I have something. But just because, like, sometimes I will schedule ahead. Like right now, for example, I already scheduled a Saturday stream because I know we're going to be doing. But pretty much every single day around the same time, I'm always live. Unless I'm, like, doing something offline or I just don't have any good ideas. I think it, like, you know what I mean? Hey Delta, it looks so cute. Thank you. I put a lot of effort into it. I think it looks quite alright. I think it looks like It looks like Sylus. Who's that, Sylus? Yeah, it is Sylus. Yes. Oh my god, that's my validation, dude. That is my validation that I don't need to explain who it is for people to know. That's when you know you've done a good job. Oh my god, I'm so happy that people are like, yeah, it's Sylus. Look at that. It is Sylus, yes. We're sculpting Chibi Sylus. From this reference come Kamochi Noru. Yeah. I think it looks quite alright though. Yes, when I rotate it, look, the quality drops. That's how ZBrush looks. Those damn kitty cards. But I think it looks better because, like, here's the thing. This is the Sylus from the game. Like, Sylus Chibi. This is the Sylus from the game. And the Chibi version, I think, looks too, like, the eyes don't have that much detail. Yeah, where is it? I don't know. He looks kind of like he's glazing over. It looks a little bit weird. I think it's because of the shade. The shading is like realistic shading. That's why with anime proportions, it looks like he's like a little doll. I think that's supposed to be the idea. And the MMD one, it looks like it has too little detail. This is the MMD one. You know what I mean? And it's made on the traditional MMD style, but I don't know. It like, you see what I mean? When like this one looks, it looks like it has more detail. Not the hair though, but the hair is painted over. It's like, I don't know exactly. I suppose both of them have like their I suppose both of them have their ups and downs. Like the hair's got more detail as well. Although I can probably do that as well with a little bit of time and effort. Anyway though. Looks better than Info's Chibis. That's what I was going for. I don't know. There's something about the info. I can't really put into words. This one is the one that I like. This is the one that I like because it looks like those like it's not mochi. What is the word? It's like a plastic that people use for candy. This one I like. The MMD one, this one, I actually don't like from the info. There's something about the proportions or something that like makes it kind of look weird for me. I love this style. The reference was made. I think it looks so good. It looks like a better version of an Nendoroid, which is kind of what I was going for with this. You know what I mean? The smile helps it as well. Yeah, it also has like better details on the face as well. Because, you know what I mean? It's still cute in the game. I don't give a fuck. No, it is cute. I'm not saying it's bad at the game. You know what I mean? Something that I always compliment Info is that they put a lot of effort. I'm saying that this is not in the game, actually. This is the MMD that they let people download. This is what I'm doing it. And I want to do these in the way that, like, the people can download and print. You know what I mean? Maybe I could even, like, turn this into, like, a MMD myself. Although, that would be a whole nother stream. He looks high and folds chibis. I don't know. There's something about it. I'm picky. You guys know that I'm super picky when it comes to artworks. And, you know, praise the baby chibi. I think it looks all right. I think it looks quite all right. You know what I mean? You wouldn't feel bad having this, like, little print on, like, your nightstand or something. You know what I mean? And that's kind of the quality that I wanted. That's kind of the quality that I want. You know? This is your first time. I love the eyes and the face. Not my first time modeling. It is my first time making chibis. Because I have sculpted plenty of times before. I have like artworks that go back to like 2020. But I've never really given the time to focus too much. So I know the basics, but I haven't had too much practice. Comparatively to Nyla, for example, that draws religiously every single day. But it is also my first time doing chibis. Usually I would do more like realistic faces. I call it semi-realistic because it's not actually realistic, but like stylized ones. It's given Nendoroids. I wanted to do a better version of an Nendoroid. That's the goal. I want it to be like a better Nendoroid. Because I find Nendoroids, they have like too little detail. Like if you notice, for example, in mine, the lashes, the eyes are painted over. I could probably make these 3D, but I don't like it. I've seen people do it. I find it like looks kind of odd because if you have it like carved, it looks weird. But I do like the lashes and the eyebrows to be 3D because I think it adds a little bit of texture to it. You know what I mean? Especially on the side here. This is the main thing. Like this here on the side, I think is what like really sells the 3D because it's 3D. You know what I mean? Like you don't want it like 2D. I understand being like kind of flat. You know what I mean? You got a smug, perfectly cute. I know. Also, shout out to the reference. The reference saved me on that one. 100%. But yeah, I think it looks quite alright, doesn't it? I think it looks quite alright. Reminds me of a cool black cat. Speaking of black cats, I mean, you know. Forgot to turn on little Nyla as well. You see what I mean? Should low-key sculpt your own 2D model? That would eat so hard. Maybe one day for sure. Maybe one day. I want to do more of these art streams. What do you guys say? Are you guys enjoying it? Again, I really hope that people share the stream, because the thing is that like YouTube's algorithm is kind of heavy on that one. So I was afraid of doing an art stream. It actually is pretty alright. Like 20 people watching on YouTube is not too bad. Just because I said so, it fell down to 15. 20 people watching is not too bad for an art stream. I was a little bit afraid that it was gonna flop. So if you guys enjoy it, we can do like more of the Love and Deepspace boys. We can do like Raphael, Zane, you know what I mean? We can do my characters as well, Nyla, maybe other VTubers as well. We can do that too, you know what I mean? That time's the charm. Oh, your doggos and Reggie go? And the doggos are fine. They're a little bit like scared because of the São João. So there's like, you know, fireworks and they don't like that. You know what I mean? Make the cat play. We could make the kitty as well. We could make a little Nyla too. You know what I mean? That's the thing about like sculpting. As long as you have like a good reference or the passion, you can just do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it looks good. Sometimes it looks shit. Like this one looked good. Okay, you're saying like this one looked good. But there are ones that I've made that look kind of ass cheeks. I mean, like, let me take a look at the other ones. Like, I'm currently making this one, for example. This is supposed to be a new base for the VR chat. It looks kind of weird still. Let me cook. Okay, it looks, again, it always looks weird without the hair. But, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that you just gotta, like, you gotta just try it out different styles. This one is supposed to be a base head. It's basically supposed to be this. Again, it looks kind of weird when you don't have the hair. It's basically supposed to be this. You know what I mean? But that's kind of how that goes, though. Hey, Uni, how you doing as well? Welcome, Raiders. Glad to have you here. Hello. If you don't know me, my name is kindredspiritva. I'm a voice acting variety streamer. Welcome. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful community with us, Ray. Can we get a shout out to Uni as well? Yeah. Hey, Disastrous Life of It, Sarah. Hello, Globo. We're doing an art stream. You kind of missed most of it, but if you want to watch the VOD, you can always just like go on YouTube. It's right here. The VODs always stay on YouTube and you get less ads than the thing. But yeah, we're doing Sylus from Love and Deepspace. I do a lot of things. I have a webcomic. I do art, variety streams, indie games, visual novels, Love and Deepspace. So yeah, that's kind of how that be though. Today I just wanted something different for a change, so we're just doing this Sylus little chibi version as well. Oh, by the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, don't give me anything on TikTok. I can't take the money out of the TikTok account. If you want to donate or subscribe, do it on YouTube or Twitch. Please, I'm very sorry. I know that people are just being generous, but I can't take that money away. Hey, Betty. Hello. Yeah, Sylus is so cute. I do like Sylus as well. He is my favorite after all, so. Looking good. You out as well. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, dude. I want to do cosplay as well. So there's like so much stuff. I was telling Nyla this before, where like I have like a lot of people when they're creatives, they struggle with ideas. I have too many ideas. I don't have the energy to do all of my ideas. You know what I mean? Where it's just like I have like the 3D modeling stuff that I want to do and write scripts for the visual novels and the ASMR videos and the streams and the collabs and everything. And I'm just like always doing so much stuff. It's quite a while, isn't it? If you tag me in my drawing with VTuber, you see it. TikTok probably. Yeah. I do check out the tags every now and then. Although if you do just say, you can also just say it on my stream and say like Venom does. They'll be like, "Oh, Kindred, I did a drawing. Do you want to see it?" You know what I mean? Cosplaying Sylus for part of my subathon on Sunday. I gotta do that as well. Thing is that like Love and Deepspace fans, they're like super picky. Like they were yelling at BB Nose for not shaving for the Sylus cosplay. Maybe I'll do it. I do like Sylus as well. You play games? Should play with Uni? I mean, I'm always down to hang out. Haven't talked personally, but I'm always down to hang out. But yeah, I've done like plenty of collabs. I've done collabs with Azu. It's just like the thing is that I don't have a niche. Like the thing about like streaming that is kind of a struggle, but it's my choice as well, is, I mean, like, just look at my YouTube channel, right? Like, just come into the live stream chat for a bit, where you have, like, Love and Deepspace, and, like, cool, Love and Deepspace, indie games, that's kind of in the same vibe, Otome games. And then you have Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight, kind of a weird game, but, you know, like, it's kind of, I suppose, still a game. Then you have, like, the photo shoot, and then you have True for Drink, you know, like, game show kind of, like, variety stream with, like, me, Ricky, and Taiga. You know what I mean? Then you have the Hear Me Out cake with Bin and Yinny. Then you have Minecraft, hanging out with subs and viewers. Script writing, you know what I mean? Like, script writing, more True for Drink. Fixing my old PS2. That was a stream. We just straight up, like, fixed my PS2. Because it was broken. It had a broken fan, and we tried to fix it. Then Repo, you know what I mean? Like, it goes in a lot of different directions. So I feel like YouTube, like, kind of struggles with that. I like that. I think that my viewers also enjoy that when they have, like, they never know what I'm gonna bring to them, but they know that it's gonna be interesting. You know, like trying out, like, Korean spicy noodles, ranking every red flag in relationship with the girls, making Easter chocolate eggs, you know what I mean? And decorating them. You know, like some weird ass games that I see. Digging a hole. A game about digging a hole. This is a real game. Yes, really. You know what I mean? This is just kind of how I vibe. And this is not ideal when it comes to, like, algorithm, because the algorithm wants to put you in a niche. That's why, for example, when you see, like, a Genshin channel or a Love and Deepspace channel, they will only do those things because it's good for the algorithm. Or they will do only cosplay or only art or only this or only that. I do a lot of different things. A lot of indie games, because I fucking love and Deepspace and indie games. You know what I mean? Love Vivino's cosplay. I made a couple of TikToks with him in Denmark when I was in my Solace cosplay. I'm so jealous of you. I do want to make one sculptor chip for Vivino money as well. But yeah, Vivino look great as Silas. But my team Silas looks amazing as well. Definitely gotta see that as well. Yeah, I do like cosplaying as well. Although I have a sickness, a mental illness, that I only like doing things if I go all out. I don't like I hate doing things half-assed. Because a lot of people say, like, Kindred, why don't you do a casual cosplay? You get a wig and, like, you can just, like, use your own clothes. I don't like that kind of stuff. If I'm doing something, anything, I take that for 100% of my life. I do it mind and body. I do it 100%. You know what I mean? If the algorithm be undefinable. The way that I like to describe my content, Betty, is unmedicated, unsupervised ADHD. When you put it that way, it immediately clicks and makes sense. But I don't think that's a category on YouTube. I don't think that is a category on YouTube. You know what I mean? But that's just kind of how that. That's just kind of how how that ship sails. You know, they could use AI for something good and maybe optimize the algorithm. I think it is. I think it's not even that bad. It's not that good as, like, TikTok. Aside from my account, because it's shadow banned like crazy. A lot of VTubers are, but for a lot of creators, they can just post anything as long as it's interesting enough. It also kind of sucks because once you have a big following, it doesn't guarantee views like other socials. But I'm not gonna lie, YouTube has been very democratic. Like, a lot of people don't like saying this, and I'm gonna be using myself as an example. It just sucks. Your first idea sucks. If maybe your thumbnail sucks, maybe the way that you create the titles suck, maybe your pacing, the audio is not good. I've seen channels with 2K subs pop the fuck off. Again, my greatest, like, example for this is that one girl, Zane Sex Drive, because she started a video with a really funny title. This channel right here. This channel had like 2K followers. Again, like, look at this. They joined Mosh this year. And then first ever video, 250,000 followers, views. YouTube has become very democratic, but you gotta have, like, a consistent quality. You gotta have a consistent style, a consistent quality. That means good thumbnails, good pacing, good titles, good audio, good videos, good scripts. And that's hard. I don't consider myself that good. And in the niche as well. YouTube is very heavy on the niches. So if you're going to be like a Love and Deepspace channel, you're only going to be a Love and Deepspace channel. You know what I mean? Like, if you're going to do Genshin, you're only going to do Genshin. While my channel I like building variety. So people are coming, that's what she said, for me. I caught you on that one though. I'm not gonna let you, that's what she's saying me. But people are coming for me, that's what she said. So the activity is just like the activity is just what are we doing for today? But it can be anything. It can be Love and Deepspace, it can be an indie game. Usually it's something that I think my audience would enjoy. The comics example. Again, on the shorts you got the comics, on the streams you got like something totally different with like what you're seeing right now. On the videos you have like more of a yap session video. I'm just like sitting down and talking about something as well. You know what I mean? These are all like very different niches, but they're all like things that I find interest and people listening to me talk. And that's kind of where I establish myself. You know what I mean? The stream have to be like so late in my time zone. Oh, Sanguinea, don't worry about it. You can always watch it later. A lot of people watch my streams completely after. All my streams stay on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about like making sure that like you gotta be here on time. If you do, appreciate, because I can reply to you, but you know. Don't worry too much if your time zone is too different. A lot of people that struggle with time zones, they come on the weekends, because the weekends is when we do the special events. Collabs, I do it on the weekends. Community hangouts like this week we're doing a community hangout. It's always on the weekends, so people can come around if it's a little bit late. You know? Not doing good at my YouTube channel? That's okay. You know? That's okay. That's okay. I didn't... my ASMR channel was not my first channel. It was my first channel that popped off. But this was not my first channel. I had other goals before my ASMR channel. And they kind of flopped. I deleted them. I was also 16 at the time, so... It's experience. You just gotta learn. You gotta study. You gotta learn. You gotta stand out, but in a way that works. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of it. And it's also got a little bit of luck. I would say it's like 20% luck, 80% skill. And a lot of trial and error. Like a lot of eating dirt, because man, it sucks. The numbers go up and down. 90% of your shit just like doesn't like hit. People don't give a fuck. But if you're passionate about your work and you create a good quality content, once it pops off, it's fucking awesome. It's actually kind of like a counterintuitive thing, but I see a lot of creators, for example, when they pop off early, they get that like big income of viewers early. They kind of struggle to keep up because they don't have the experience, and then they flop because they get like a banger video right from the start and people expect that kind of quality consistently, and then it just like falls off because they couldn't keep the quality because they don't have the experience. That has happened before. Just think of like channels that like popped off super fast, and then you see like, oh, I never heard from this person before. What are they doing? You know what I mean? That's real. You know what I mean? So just, again, if you're passionate, keep going hard. You know? Think of, like, if I had to, like, give some advice, is, like, what makes you different? For example, I think that I'm interesting to talk to, but, like, people wouldn't care about me if I wasn't, like, if I was just, like, a random guy they haven't seen. So, and again, like, a good model, for example, like, for the VTuber, like, a good model would, like, help you, but it doesn't help long term. It just gives you, like, a little initial boost of people, like, catching, like, a 10-second viewer, right? But you know what does help? Having content. So for example, I have my webtoons, I have my Patreon stuff, I have my ASMR videos, the artworks, the comics, right? The comic dubs, I mean, not the comics on the webtoons. You know what I mean? And that also helps out because they see the videos, they see the comics, they see the content, and then they can come to the streams and meet the person behind it. Where's bro streaming? YouTube and Twitch, my friend. If you want to come follow Abi, I am live on YouTube right now, so definitely come around if you can. I know that a lot of people just see me that I'm live and then come to YouTube. That's why I'm live on TikTok as well. It's just so people know that I'm live, because sometimes people are doom scrolling and they hop on TikTok and they're like, oh, Kindra's live, and then they hop over to YouTube or Twitch. You know, they don't like my voice. Everybody hates their own voice. I hate my own voice. So again, don't worry about that. That's in your head. You know what I mean? That's what she said. I know. Dude, I am so fucking paranoid because chat kept fucking, that's what she's saying to me. I'll be like, oh, you know, like, as long as you're coming for me, I appreciate you coming around wherever platform you're enjoying. Like, that's what she said. And I'm like, ugh. Now I keep like trying. I always have to like preemptively, every time I say something sus, I have to like, that's what she say, because then chat doesn't get the opportunity, and it makes me fucking anxious. Oh man, makes me crazy in the head. You're talented. I'm not talented. I'm just very stubborn, and I hate myself. And I feel like that's the best way to improve. You just gotta have like a healthy dose of hating yourself. You don't hate yourself too much, because then it becomes unproductive. You become depressed. But if you have like a little bit of like that fire in that self-hatred, if you keep that fire a little bit in your heart, you can like say like, I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. I can do better. Fuck this shit. You know what I mean? And then once you look back, you're like, oh man, I kind of cooked here. You know what I mean? It's like a ups and downs of like, I'm so good. I'm the shit. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking rock. Oh my god, it's so Jover. It's so done. It sucks. I suck. Oh my god, I kind of cooked here. Let's fucking go. Let's go. We're so back. We're so back. That's what you gotta be like. Sound like Markiplier? I really don't think so. I hear people say that a lot sometimes. I really don't think so, but I appreciate it. I love Markiplier, so. Good Catherine, how you doing as well? Where's Silas? The Silas boy, you want to see the Silas? I can pull him up. I kind of closed the ZBrush because we're kind of chatting right now. But I can show you the Silas. Let me load it up. Let me load him up. Tell people, see what they think. Would you like to download this? Would you like to download and print this? I'm not going to like sell prints because I don't know how. But I'm sure somebody could like 3D print this, separate the parts, and then paint them together. Here's the little Silas. You think it looks good? I think it looks quite alright. You know? Now you can follow me on YouTube if you want to. I think it looks quite alright though, doesn't he? I'll just leave it here. I know that people want to watch it. That people want to see. Self-punishment can be really productive. Exactly. It's like going to the gym, for example. It's same deal with like going to the gym. Nobody that is super ripped loves themselves too much. Everybody that is like super ripped, super hardcore has a healthy dose of self-hatred. Because nobody gets ripped if they don't hate themselves a little bit. You know what I mean? So that they have that like fire to change and like really like stick together. Because I'm not gonna lie, eating is fucking good. I love eating. You know what I mean? The times in my life that was the thinnest was when I you know, that's what she said. Shut up, Nova! Stop trying to, that's what she said me all the time. Fucking chat. I can't have a single moment. God damn it, man. God damn it, man. Can't have a single moment of peace now, can I? God damn. You're so easy. That's what she said. Ha! That's what she said. I'm doing it to you now. Oh, you're so easy. That's what she said. Shut up, chat. I can't have a serious moment. And the chat keeps trying to, that's what she said me. Shut up, you nerds. Eating ain't cheating. Nah, I mean, there's ways to go about it. Hey, Yalu. How you doing as well? Hey, Abby, I'm from TikTok. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you so much for coming over and subscribing. I do appreciate that. Almost everybody here is 18 plus. Almost everybody here is 25 and almost 40. I find it very funny because I have a very old audience, and primarily of women and very old comparatively. So I find it very funny because it's very much like a me thing. I don't know anybody else that has like, usually the old audiences are like 25 or something. But I find it very funny. Just look at how many people in the, like, I made a video talking about like loving Deepspace, people trying to gatekeep if you're over 30. And just look at this. Mid-30s, 41, 35, 36, 30s. Dude, we're so fucking old. I love it. I'm also 28. I'm getting into my 30s as well. So like absolutely like empathizing as well. I don't think I would be able to like make as good content for like kids. You know what I mean? I feel like, first of all, I swear like a sailor. So like, and secondly, I hate kids anyway. They're so fucking snotty brats. So, but I just find it very funny. You know what I mean? There is somebody, I'm not going to say their name, but there is somebody that has been following me on Patreon that is 50. And she's been my longest, I think, like uninterrupted Patreon. It might be like her and like 5 other people. and I genuine respect for her. I'm 36. Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's like mid-20s, early 30s, and sometimes 40s. It is like the age range. There is some people that are like 17, 20, but it is very much a minority. Like a lot of people that are here every single day, every time with me on the streams, they're like around that age of like 25, 24, 30s, 40s. You know, you're so old. Dude, I like it though. I like being old. I'm not gonna lie. I'm playing for the late game. I don't want to peak in high school. I don't want to peak in my 20s. I'm playing for the late game. I want to be a silver fox dilf that people like when they're like going out to like get their kid from like school or something. They're like, God damn, hey, yo, why your dad look like that? That's who I want to be. I want to be a silver fox dilf. Forget peaking in high school. I want to peak in my 40s. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, I love my 30 to 40-year-old women. Hell yeah. That's why you don't see anybody saying like, Skibbity, Riz, Sigma, are you the Rizzler kindred? You know what I mean? That's why you don't see it. That's why you don't see it in my chat. It's because nobody here is under the age of 20. Look, with like rare exceptions. That's why you don't see it. You don't see it in my chat. Somebody say, whoa, Skibbity Rizzler, whoa. I don't even know what the fuck the kids say now. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people in my chat took like psychic damage from me saying Skibbity Rizzler. Don't worry, I did too. Gen Alpha language is so annoying. You know what I find it funny? Because like the what do I say? The slang of today is the language of the future, right? Because not every slang becomes normalized, but a lot of slang does that. Every language is basically like this, right? So in like 20 or 30 years, the way that people speak right now, I'm probably not Rizzler, probably not Sigma, but Maxin, for example, or Chad, you know what I mean, to represent like somebody like super cool, is genuinely changing the language, and it might just become like the way that the language is just spoken in the future. You know what I mean? Like that's a real thing that happens. It's kind of crazy, you know? Riz as well for charisma, you know what I mean? Like risen up somebody, you know what I mean? Mood and psychic damage. Well, yeah, like real talk. It might not become the formal way, but it definitely becomes the way that people speak. You know what I mean? It's like, there's like studies about this. I'm not the smartest guy. I know you couldn't tell, but I'm not the smartest guy. So if you want to learn more about that, there's like a better ways that somebody could teach you. I'm not that guy. I'm just telling you. Like I have like a weird like skill that I can absorb a lot of different information, but like a very surface level, which makes me great at conversation, but also at remembering shit. You know what I mean? I miss the days where YOLO was a thing. I don't miss YOLO. I'm gonna be so for real. I think YOLO guys was so fucking annoying. The YOLO, yeah, bro. All right. Is that me? I always found YOLO kind of annoying. You know what I mean? What is like an old slang that you kind of miss? I don't miss YOLO. They were kind of cringe. They were just like annoying, I think. Like a lot of the YOLO kids were annoying as shit. Meanwhile, since I'm here anyway, I'm gonna fix some stuff on their hair. Actually, let me turn off the symmetry. I'm gonna like fix some of these hair strands. I want to make them like super. I want to make them visible, but like not too sharp. Actually, let me undo this. I want to make it like come from over here. And then just something like this. That's kind of where Sylus's hair goes, right? I think that might be right. Then I could just like add some strands and fill up the top of his head. Since I'm here anyway, right? Since I'm here anyway. And I can't do it using symmetry because his hair is not symmetric. So I gotta just like hand carve this. It's a little bit annoying, but what can you do? Sylus is that kind of guy. You just gotta do it by hand. Hey, Dali Sim, how you doing as well? Hey, Leopard, how you doing as well? By the way, if you're watching this on TikTok, don't forget to follow on YouTube as well so you don't miss the rest of my streams. Nice accent. Where are you from? Irish? No, I'm Latino. Born and raised in Brazil. Brazilian. Brasileiro. Nascido e criado. Eu sei que eu não falo muito português nas minhas lives porque, tá ligado? Tipo, primeiro que eu sou nordestino e, tipo, a maioria da minha audiência é gringa, então vou fazer o quê, tá ligado? Se eu for falar assim, a maioria das pessoas não vão entender. Mas sou brasileiro, paizão. Nascido e criado. Nascido e criado. Cagado e cuspido. Na terra árida de Recife. Pernambuco, pai. Yeah, you can goon. It just must be funny. What are you talking about? I can goon. What? Fine, I'll get the Patreon. Oh no, you can be horny in my streams, but you gotta be funny. There is Patreon. There is juicy stuff on the Patreon for those kinds of content as well if you're looking for. But in my streams, it's basically, do you want me to like explain that rule? Because like I always say this and a lot of people know, but like I never explain why specifically we do that. The reason why I tell people they can't be horny, they just gotta be funny, is to avoid parasocial behavior. Because I have a girlfriend and I work basically together with my girlfriend. She does the artworks, I do the content and the ideas and everything, right? And if I don't have that, she gets kind of uncomfortable because it broods parasocial behavior. So what I tell people is, if you want to be horny, you gotta be funny. Because that's kind of, because I do say some horny ass shit. But I say it in the context of a joke. So if you are saying that, it's kind of implied that, like, you know, you're joking. You're just like playing around, being funny, all that stuff. So you're not being parasocial. That's the point. That's the point. That's why I always say, if you want to be horny, you gotta be funny. You know what I mean? Although there is spicy content on Patreon as well. You know, the juicy stuff as well. It just be how that be. But that's just so people don't get parasocial or like say something unhinged. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't say that in my chat. You know, just explaining basically. Just explaining so people are not saying unhinged shit in the chat. You know, that's kind of how that goes. Hey, bap, you know, and so respectful. I mean, should be, you know. Like, I am a person. I know that a lot of like VTubers farm a lot of that. And again, I don't criticize them, you know, get your bag. But it's just not for me that like, you know, like parasocial, like, come to my streams, come date with me, I'm your boyfriend, that kind of stuff. Because, you know, never been that. Even when I was single, I never like really like tapped that. I know it's like a very easy way to make money. But, you know what I mean? It's just not for me. I know there's people that do that if you're into that. I'm not that guy. I make my ASMR content, which is what you would expect from an ASMR Patreon content. There's the stories as well, but they're all very clearly stories. And I always make sure that like there's in the rules, my mods know to like always tell people that these are just stories. You know what I mean? So don't like come here asking me to roleplay as like your dom daddy boyfriend. You know what I mean? Unless it's for the memes, because I have done that like in a cringe manner, because I think it's kind of funny to see people yell at me. You know? It's how that be. What about easy? Can get complicated. Oh, I mean, easy in the sense of like, there's a lot of people that eat it up, but it can also be kind of dangerous. Like, for example, for these like ASM, like you want to know the one rule? Here's the one rule to tell if a VTuber is parasocial or not. If they were to come out as dating, would their audience still give the same kind of attention that they would behind? If they were right now to say, hey, I'm dating so-and-so, this is my boyfriend, you know, be respectful to them, we're in a relationship together, will they still get the same kind of attention that they do? Because I do like, there's a lot of people that do it for the memes. You know what I mean? Like I've done collab like with the spicy artwork for Peach. But she's somebody that knows, she's somebody that I know from a long time. She knows about Nyla. And everybody in the comments were also not saying like role playing is like anything. They were just like, hey, cool story, like cool Pride story. You know, appreciate the work. And that's kind of how that be, you know? I never fuck with that. Never really did. Although, again, it's a very consistent way to get the bag, so there's a reason why so many people do it. You know? But I want people to stay with me for my content. Not for like, there is some goon shit, you know, listen, nobody's perfect. I'm also horny as fuck, you know, I have a high sex drive, so that's why I make this kind of content as well. I like doing it. It's not just to like, I like doing it. It's not just to be, I'm not that saint. But I don't want it to be just for it. I don't want this to be the only thing that people care about me. You know what I mean? I want people to goon and to appreciate. What the fuck am I saying? You get where I'm coming from. People get some treats as well. People get some spicy, some spicy art, some like spicy stories. But at the end of the day, you're still here with me and enjoying myself for who I am. Because that's kind of like what I was doing. Because I actually had streamed before on the ASMR channel before. And a lot of people didn't give a fuck to know about me. There's a lot of people that do. Again, those are usually support me on Patreon because they see my work, they see the effort that I put and everything. But so many people didn't give a fuck. They used to call me by the name of my characters. I'm like, that's not my name. You know what I mean? Like I am a person, you know that, right? And a lot of people didn't give a fuck, so, you know. But yeah. Hi, Casey. You can. It's your stream. Oh, yeah, but like, just because it's my stream, I still want people to enjoy my content, but not over my own self-respect. You know what I mean? Not to be please people sometimes. I think it's the audience that you build. You know what I mean? Like, audience is something that you cultivate. So if you engage and behave and reward that kind of behavior, then it just like it's what you brew. You know what I mean? But if you do cut that down, if you say, hey, I am a person, you know, I'm not like your character.ai robots, you know, like, please treat me as a person. I think like, again, because these people would just leave. If you don't give the parasocial people what they want, they just leave. Again, that's why I always say like the litmus test for like to know if a streamer is parasocial or not is that if they were to come out tomorrow and say, hey, I'm dating, please be respectful of me and so, would they still have an audience? And that's kind of where I think is like a good litmus test to like know, all right, this person is chill. You know what I mean? Hey Camilla, how you doing as well? Welcome my friend. Yeah. You even like Love and Deepspace? I'm here for the voice and the art. Oh, if you do come around for the Love and Deepspace as well. There's a lot of like really good stories of Love and Deepspace. You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't like gacha games. I also like am very vocal about like gacha games in general. So you can just watch me play. You know what I mean? YouTube title, Love and Deepspace, sculpting Chibi Sylus, the 3D model from scratch. Yeah. I mean, that's what I said, isn't it? Kind of what we're doing. I mean, we made this from scratch. Communication is a skill that gets better with experience and practice. You learn to clock. People have not developed it. People can just love a VTuber getting a romantic partner is so weird, not gonna lie. It is kind of weird. I do agree with you on that one. Again, I don't judge too much because, you know, like some people don't give a fuck about that and they have no moral issue with that. So they're just like, I mean, get your bag. You know, I'm not your dad. And there's clearly people that enjoy this. So, you know, as long as it's adults, I don't see an issue. But it's just not for me, you know. Again, no hate to the people that do it. When I say it like that, I'm talking from my experience in the content that I've done with my experience, my videos. right? But if that's what you like doing and you don't see an issue, you don't give a fuck, I mean, get your bag. There's a lot of money to be made. There's a reason why people do it. You know what I mean? There's a reason why people do it. This is kind of how that goes. You know? By the way, what I'm doing right now is I'm looking at the forms. Basically just like small tweaks to the bangs and make sure that the angles are good. That's what I'm doing right now. This is very nitpicky. See what I mean? Like, just making sure that is all like proper. Right bangs as well. I'm just like cleaning up right now. This is very nitpicky, but I find it important. Making sure that it's fitting properly on the reference. Something like that. See what I mean? Like, look. Basically, that's just what I'm doing. Just like little tweaks. Yeah. Hey, Uzai. How you doing as well? Also here from the 11D space as well. Yeah, there's also what I said. There's a lot of people that like, hey, they come around from the 11D space and they say like, hey, this guy's kind of cool. I'll watch the rest of the streams, and then they stick around for the other and they enjoy it as well. And they meet something, you know. That's kind of how that goes around here. And hey, if you're enjoying yourself, sounds like a good time for me, you know. But yeah, there's a lot of people that come from many different places. You know, some people come from the TikTok. They see me scrolling on TikTok and they decide to follow me on YouTube. Or they come from Love and D Space on YouTube and they see me. And I also do Love and D Space. I also check out the memories, the new patches, the banners I gotcha pull. But sometimes I'll do something like this where I'm just like sculpting. Or maybe I'll do like an indie game, like another Otome indie game. Or maybe a completely different indie game, like a horror game. Dead by Daylight. Not an indie game, but you get where I'm coming from. And that's kind of where, you know, that's kind of where you grow an audience. Oh yeah. So I keep my Delulus in my fantasy. I mean, you can be the Lulu. Because, like, I love fantasy. Like, I used to listen to ASMR videos when I was depressed. I'm not saying that there is, like, no, like, you can't enjoy fantasy. No. It's like, but you know that you're just watching the video. You know that your story, you can enjoy it for what it is and still appreciate, you know, still appreciate the art that comes to it. I don't like saying because it sounds pretentious as shit, but you're basically writing a little story, like a little self-contained story and voice act it. It's not much different than just writing a visual novel. In fact, that's why I want to do it my own. You know what I mean? But you know, you're not like, there's a guy that I saw. I didn't want to do a reaction video, but there was a guy that I saw that was like dating ChatGPT. There was this guy that was like dating ChatGPT. Where is he? GF. And it was kind of like going crazy. Because this guy like basically, yeah, this one. Man proposes to AI girlfriend.
Positive.
And he just like fucking
started to just engage with her.
He just started like developing feelings for ChatGPT. And because ChatGPT like is programmed to reply you in a manner that you want to hear, he just started catching feelings for ChatGPT. That's kind of what people do with like character AI, because it's just a reskin of ChatGPT. You know what I mean? And that's where I think is like a little bit harmful, because the thing is that sure, like there's no issue with like, even if you don't care about your data being sold or something like that, because some people don't give a fuck, you still open the door for people to be hurt, to be harmful to you. You know what I mean? Like some streamers are very toxic and they use their parasocial audiences to harm other streamers, to, you know, farm them for money in ways that are not like financially responsible. Like what I always tell people, like, hey, if you're gonna donate to me, I do appreciate, please do donate to me when we're doing subathons, subscribe and all that stuff. But you shouldn't put yourself first. Like if you want to donate, there's some people that have money and they can afford. But you should always put yourself first. Make sure that you're living a good life, you know, making sure that you're, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Or maybe, again, the ChatGPTs of the world where they can manipulate the responses. Like like Grok was like being openly manipulated to give like far right opinions, and that would manipulate people. You're just basically opening the door for harm if you do that kind of stuff with like chat GPTs, right? And that's why I tell people to be careful. That's why I tell people to like, hey, you know, be mindful of who you give your time to, even if it's like a little robot, you know? Woman wearing AI Aaron Yeager chatbot, like that one like guy, for example, that like fucking unalived himself because he was listening to ChatGPT and ChatGPT was telling him to like end it, basically. You know, those are just like fringe cases, but there's like other ways that you can be harmful, financial ways. You know what I mean? Or like opinions. Like, you know, like I'm a real person. You're talking to me and I'm not like role playing a character or like doing anything. And that like it's been like turbo, like set on turbo, like the parasocial stuff with like the GPTs of the world, the chat AI models. But like that also goes for like certain kinds of streamers as well, certain kinds of anything. I just tell people to be careful. I just want people to be careful so they don't get harmed. That's what I always, that's all, really. I'm not trying to be annoying because I know it's annoying. Like even like Love and Deepspace. Even Love and Deepspace is a game that I say like, hey, they do have the parasocial stuff, but it's fine. You know, it's a little story. Everybody knows. Nobody's saying that Raphael's a real guy. That's why I actually made a video saying like when people were like, that's actually why I made a video. Where is it? Where's that video? Where's that video? Where is it? There's a video of mine where I talk about like, why are people sending death threats because of Raphael? Here, where is it? Yeah, people are sending death threats to like other, like Raphael in the name of other guys. Or like sending like weird like messages. And I'm just like, don't do that. Like, that's crazy, right? But at the same time, you know, like, don't like overspend too much unless that brings you happiness. Like, there's people that enjoy gacha games. And as long as they're spending a reasonable amount for the money that they make, it's fine. You know, as long as you pay your bills, you're working, I don't see a reason why you shouldn't enjoy the gacha game. But you still know that it's a gacha game. It's like enjoying gambling. Like, you can gamble if you're an adult, if you make your money, but always with the responsibility of like, hey, there's a certain limit that I'm going to be spending. I'm not going to be overspending. I'm going to be careful to not get addicted to the gambling, right? Again, I just want people to be careful with themselves. I don't want my audience to, you know what I mean? That's why it pisses me the fuck off whenever I see those like influencers that like sell out for like a Gamba sponsor, and they like see their audiences get like thousands of dollars of debt, and they make like a fat bag on it. I really rubs me the wrong way, you know what I mean? And I don't want that for you guys, you know? I gooned over Junior for K-pop Demon Hunters. I love the honesty that chat has. It's truly beautiful. Truly beautiful. Anyway, I'm just telling people, you know, just be careful. Be careful out there. Think some men very pretty, not a Rio. You can enjoy it, but you know, just be careful. That's all that it really is to it. All that boils down to it. Just be careful. You know, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's been a while since you saw you on my For You page. Hey, Bap, it's because TikTok has been shadow banning me like crazy. If you don't want to miss my streams, if you watch me on TikTok, come follow me on YouTube as well. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, Tsukiyomi, as it should be. You know. I do. I know that it's cliche to say it, but I do care about people. Because, you know, like, we're here chatting every day. I know a lot of you guys, not personally, not in real life, but we chat almost every day. I do care about you guys, right? Like, I know you guys by name. I don't want to see you guys, like, fall off of these kinds of stuffs. You know, like, these, like, parasocial traps or anything like that. Because that's not the money that I want to make money. I want my projects to be successful. I want them to like get lots and like thousands or hundreds of thousands of views. But I don't want to build on top of that with like this. Because if that's what I had to resort, then I'll just pack it up and like go to law school again or something that my degree would allow me to do at this age. You know? Hey, you know? I want my content to stand up on its own legs, and I want people to donate thousands or hundreds of dollars. You know, if possible, I would appreciate that. Especially because a lot of my hobbies are very expensive as well. Have you seen how much a 3D printer is? But, you know, standing by its own legs for people to enjoy, you know? Hey, Winter Chica. So fucking adorable. Do you like the Sylus? I think it turned out pretty alright. It just needs a body now, but I couldn't find a good reference. So we're just like kind of like refining the sculpture of the head. Still like some stuff that I like to fix. And mostly this like back of the head. I gotta study more into how to make like non-strands, because I don't want to like make them into curves like how I've done here, because it kind of looks like a banana head. If you have like, I have another one. I have another model that I can use as a reference, because I was doing like a low poly one. And I've done with the strands, and it just looks like a banana head. Let me show you. Where is it? Open, this top, low poly. There you go, this one. Oh, actually, no, actually, I fixed this one. Oh, did I not? Wait, let me see if it's the other version. Oh, yeah, this is the one. Yeah, this is the one that I was doing before. You see how it just kind of looks like a banana head? It looks like it has a bunch of bananas like flowing down the head. I was doing like a low poly version. I'm still quite happy with this one. I hope that I eventually do finish this one. That's why I didn't want to do like a bunch of strands, because it looks like a banana head. How much longer are you streaming for, Kindred? I mean, it's been like what, 3 hours now? 2 hours? Time is, I'm really off the time. 3 hours now. Yeah, we can wrap it up right now. We can wrap it up. Anyway, if you guys enjoy the stream, let me know. I'll definitely do more art streams, doing like Love and Deepspace characters or other kind of characters, if you guys enjoy. But let me know. I really appreciate that. Maybe we can do like other characters. Maybe we can finish off the Sylus one. I'll let you guys download the model as it is right now. I'll post it on Patreon. And yeah, that's really kind of it though. Thank you so much for staying with me all the way until the end. Thank you so much. Again, if you haven't followed me on YouTube already, go check it out. If you're on Twitch or TikTok, or whichever one is it. If you have followed my YouTube channel, oh, you're already doing good, but I have other ones as well. If you like the spicy content, there's ASMR stuff on YouTube. It's got all kinds of like tropes and types and everything. It's very juicy. Be careful, you know. I have a webcomic as well, if you want to go check it out. Where is it? Webtoon Canvas. It is free. Everybody can join, but if you do support me, either subscribing on YouTube or Twitch, you get behind the scenes content, you get exclusive streams, and on Patreon, you can find early access to all of my work. Join our Discord if you haven't already. There's also a Discord server. And yeah, thank you so much for staying all the way with me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys.